So, yeah,
What's
I
going on,
hate
everybody?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, this is some nasty ass team.
That's tough.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but and sometimes I feel as if I'm just too smart for my own good. I kind of felt this was coming. It's sad to see. Shout out to Eagle Nation in chat. Appreciate you, brother. But
Oh, he's here.
I don't know. Hopefully he is if he watches back. But yeah. I mean, I said JSN was about to have a TD. I didn't even know Gino was playing. Wasn't playing at the time. But even then, if he wasn't playing, I just did not like this game for us. 3 losses in a row. 3 losses in a row, G baby. And you lose to Drew Lock Seahawks. You know how Nick Bosa said that they gave the blueprint out for the Eagles? Ever since then, I don't know what Jalen Hurts has been doing.
Eagles been getting cooked.
This guy can't pass 30 yards downfield. This is insane. This is hurtful. I don't know what's going on.
And it was a 92-yard touchdown drive, too.
Yeah.
Hey, well...
Can we talk about James Bradbury, though?
You want to talk about James Bradbury first? Yeah, how he been mid and been trash.
Hey, hold on. Can we talk about how my boy Deebo Samuel was right?
I mean, I don't think anybody ever disagreed with him. When he corrected himself on Darius Slay. Yes. When he corrected himself on Darius Slay, I was like, okay, at least you give love to Slay. But Bradbury, yeah, that was never.
I don't know why y'all flip flopping though.
What do you
mean?
What are you talking about?
Because it's like I tried to tell y'all this like 2-3 weeks ago about the Eagles secondary being trash, and y'all.
But we never disagreed with that.
No. Y'all try to say that. Y'all try to argue with me saying that the 49ers are even worse.
No, we said it's just as bad.
No, it's not.
Because I'm sorry, Travarius Ward ain't moving.
And that was
Boston
a bad
DK
take.
doesn't move.
And that was a bad take because Travarius Ward is better than any DB on the Eagles, bro.
That's not better
than That's not true. That's not
true. He's not better than Darius Slay at all.
He's not better than Darius Slay.
He's not better than Darius Slay at all.
Yes,
not
he is.
even
He is
close.
better than Darius Slay.
What are you talking
Yes,
about?
he is. He's
What
better
are you
than Darius
talking
Slay.
about?
Tre'Davious Ward has actually been one of the best DBs in the league this season, bro. Actually, on top of that, bro, I think he's like top 4 in interception this season as well, bro. Tre'Davious Ward, bro, is better than Slay, bro.
Fact check
Not only
that,
bro,
I'll fact check it, but I think
Bradbury, on the other hand, is a liability. Defensively, he's not the same player. They don't have no great linebackers, bro. Their defense is trash. The fact that they made Drew Lock look like a goddamn serviceable quarterback against that defense, bro.
It wasn't them. It was Pete Carroll, the QB whisperer.
Man,
glad to know I was right.
Like I said,
glad to know I was right.
Jalen Hurts is regressing. He's looking for big explosive plays instead of going through his checkdowns, going to this read. His progressions, his ability to see the field is not of a high level yet, bro. He's not really a reactionary passer. He's more of a passer, just look at one side of the field and not scan the other field to go through his progressions. He's regressing as well, bro. Like I said, bro, the Eagles are frauds. They're frauds. They try to tell y'all about they're frauds. Y'all now get on the bandwagon. Y'all now sitting there understanding how fraudulent this team is. They lost to the freaking Seahawks with the backup quarterback and gave up 200 yards in passing against Drew Lock, who's not even a freaking serviceable backup quarterback, bro.
Nick,
Stop this nonsense, man. Y'all garbage and trash.
The 49ers lost to a backup quarterback, too.
Man, stop it.
They did. They actually did.
At least
I'm holding the consistency
like I said,
of acknowledging.
Y'all want to
No.
Y'all want to put Jalen Hurts in this conversation.
No. At least I'm holding the consistency of holding them both to a standard.
Hold Jalen Hurts
whenever. No. Wait. Whenever they both go through a 3-game losing streak looking bad, you criticize both of them. And I'm criticizing both of the teams. Now, the best part about this, Nick, if the Eagles go in and defeat the 49ers in the playoffs, this is just going to make it all so much more sweeter.
That's not going to happen. You're delusional. What proof do you have?
Any given Sunday.
Hold on, bro. Let's not do this stuff, bro. You
any given Sunday.
Deflecting.
It's not deflecting.
Where you just
it's not
deflecting. Too hindsight stuff, bro. You have no proof. What proof in the pudding do you think that
nobody has
beat
proof?
The 49ers,
nobody has proof of anything until it happens.
Saying,
what are you talking about? There's no proof of anything.
Your defense ain't good.
There's no proof of anything.
Jalen Hurts is regressing.
There's no proof of anything until it happens, Mookie. There's no proof of anything until it happens. All I'm saying is,
God, you have no.
All I'm saying is, when the Eagles watch this. When the Eagles defeat the 49ers, when the Eagles defeat the 49ers in the postseason, I want you to come up here. I want you to sit right here on this table, right here on this stand. I want you to say, I was wrong all year long. I was wrong about everything that I said about the Philadelphia Eagles. My bad. Y'all was right. No excuses, no refereeing nonsense, no this and that. When the Eagles defeat the 49ers in the playoffs, because that's when it matters most. I don't care about the regulars. That's when it matters most. When they beat them, Mookie, I want you to get up here and get on your stand and stand on business and say, I was wrong.
And I want you to get up here right now and say Jalen Hurts is a tush-push merchant, bro.
That's disgusting.
When it's not going in, bro, and he ain't in short yardage situation, bro, Jalen Hurts is not effective as a player, bro. Like I sat there and said, bro, he can't read defense at a high level, bro. He can't read cover two. Not only that, bro, he's looking to make deep shots down the field instead of going to his progression, going to his reads as well. He can't scan the field properly, bro. He's not an anticipation passer. He's flawed. He's flawed as a passer. I don't see no improvements in Jalen Hurts' game, bro. Stop it. Y'all love the intangibles. You love the leadership. You love the culture builder. You love all of that. When we look at skills, Jalen Hurts' skills don't pay the bills, baby. And like I said there and said, bro, the Eagles, ladies and gentlemen, bro, the Eagles are fraud. They're not the same.
I would like to tell the chat this. I do apologize for the lengths I was trying to go to push Jalen Hurts in a crazy conversation with Josh Allen. That was fandom. That was complete fandom talking. I tried to narrative bend as much as I possibly could, but at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen. 5.
That's the worst take.
It's not even a debate. He's not better than Stafford. He's not better than Allen. He's not better than Burrow. He's not even on those guys' level in my head. I'm not going to hold you. So that's my bad.
Lamar?
I apologize. Lamar clears him, like in every aspect. Every aspect. He's a better runner and a better thrower. All aspects.
I have a question. Was Bama spitting 2 years ago when he said Jalen Hurts is Adrian Peterson?
I mean, he was disgusting for that.
But hold on. You talking about, bro? You were just a couple weeks ago saying that Jalen Hurts is better than Josh Allen. You pushed that narrative.
I'm walking it back right now.
So you want a refund for that tape? No, you was dead serious, bro.
You're the main guy that talks about you guys need to sit here and walk back things of what happened in the past.
No, but I'm
doing that very thing, and it's still a problem. Though. How can I please Mookie today? Seriously,
y'all got on me. Y'all gave up
and
on me.
And he walked it back already.
I sat here and said the Eagles are frauds. They don't run the NFC, bro.
What else do you want him to do? He already walked it back.
No. I want you to walk it back. I want you to walk it back.
I'm not walking back.
Hold on. G-Bay, you said the NFC run through the Eagles. That's what you said, G-Bay.
Why am I walking that back?
Because they just won the NFC championship.
Why am I walking that back?
And that was a fraudulent run, bro.
Why am I walking that back? Why am I walking that back? The same way that you didn't walk back when the 49ers went on a 3-game losing streak. Why should I?
No. The 49ers are a better team. They're a better team.
In your opinion.
I had hope on them because I know that they had injuries on the offensive end. I knew that defense is great and elite as well. When I know that y'all defense ain't great and it's not elite, bro, stop this nonsense, bro. Like I said there and said, bro, Jalen Hurts is a goddamn fraud, bro. He's a fraud, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all got to stop putting him in these levels, in these top 5 conversations.
All I'm going to say,
I never put him top 5.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all put Jalen Hurts top 5. When Jalen Hurts, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, right? Y'all use the 1-game nostalgia to sit there and say, "Oh my goodness, look at Jalen Hurts for throwing for 350 yards against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen."
G-Baby knows that I said some nasty things last year about Jalen
hold on,
Hurts.
everybody. They used that one game in the Super Bowl to put Jalen Hurts in these conversations when he don't supposed to be. He had a lucky outlier of a game in the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, that is the grandest stage of them all, but he had an outlier of a game. And they said, "Oh my goodness." Look, they used that one game to sit there and say, "Oh my goodness, this put Jalen Hurts in top 5. Let's put Jalen Hurts in top 3 conversations." You got J-Rob, who said Jalen Hurts is the 3rd best quarterback in the NFL. And he's out there preaching that he knows some football. That's a casual take, bro. So what I'm saying is this is that y'all use these one game to put Jalen Hurts on these levels where he is not on yet. Because when you look on the field and when you look at the stats and when you look at Jalen Hurts' production, ladies and gentlemen, bro, that is not a top 4 to top 5 quarterback. You can't use one game of a man having an outlier of a game passing to sit there and say, "Oh, he improved as a passer." When Josh Allen has been doing it consistently, when Justin Herbert has doing it consistently, when Mahomes has been doing it consistently, when Joe Burrow has doing it consistently, bro, you can't not put him in these conversations.
What level is Hurts on, Mook?
You said what?
Like what level? Like what tier? Who's in Jalen Hurts' tier? Like name some quarterbacks.
He's on Brock Purdy's tier. He's on that tier.
That's not true.
He's on Brock Purdy's tier.
Now you're reaching, sir.
No. Yes,
Where's Brock
Purdy? Hold on. Where's Brock Purdy with for you? Like what?
Brock Purdy's top 10. All right, this one tier. All right, so all right, I'm gonna go with the first tier. The first tier quarterbacks. These quarterbacks are on the same level, bro. Mahomes, Herbert, Burrow, Allen. They all on the same tier, bro. Then when we go on the secondary tier, ladies and gentlemen, the secondary tier. Hold on. The secondary tier.
You got it wrong. It's Mahomes, Lamar. Then that's the one tier.
This is the secondary tier. Hold on.
Allen,
here's the secondary. Hold on. Here's the secondary tier. The secondary tier is Lamar, Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa, Kirk Cousins. You put all that's the secondary tier, right? That's the secondary tier. Then this is the third tier. The third tier is the third tier. That's when you have Jared Goffs. You have the Derek Carrs of the world. Who you have?
He's not even in that tier. Derek Carr's not even in that tier.
Oh, hold on. Matter of fact, put Matthew Stafford in that second tier too as well. Bro.
Matthew. Oh yeah, I forgot about Stafford.
Yeah.
He belongs in that tier.
Hold on, Mookie. Where's Dak?
Oh, Dak in the second tier as well. I forgot. Dak
CJ
is in the second tier.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud is
he's in that second tier.
If I do have a rank, he'll be in the second tier. There's a lot of second tier quarterbacks, but when we talk about the number 1 tier, the elite tier, that's tier 1, baby. And Dak Prescott, not Dak Prescott, but Jalen Hurts is not in that tier, bro. He's not.
Jalen Hurts, that's fine. But you're putting him in names in this one tier that doesn't belong in that tier. Like, you're never going to convince me that Brock Purdy's on the same level with Dak or Matthew Stafford and that they're in the same tier. There's no way. There's no way you can sit here and say that.
Yeah,
he is on the same tier of a guy, Matthew Stafford and Lamar Jackson. Are you insane?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's crazy how we sit there and discredit Brock Purdy for playing in a good situation.
You discredit Brady for being.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Hear what I'm saying, bro.
You put Tua in
crazy
that.
How we discredit Brock Purdy for playing in a great situation with a great O-line, with a great defense, with great weapons on outside, the great running back and all that stuff, great head coach as well. But we then sit there and uplift Jalen Hurts for playing in also a great situation, who had elite defense, who had elite running game, who had the best O-line in the NFL,
because he's more talented.
Who had great weapons as well, right?
He's more
we
talented.
sit there, hold on.
He's more talented.
Hold on. We sit there and say, you know what?
Better throw the
hold on. Let me make my point, bro. I'm in my bag right now. Then we sit there and say, oh, well, when Jalen Hurts with a great situation, with an elite situation as well, making it to the Super Bowl and making a deep postseason run. Meanwhile, we discredit Brock Purdy. that also in a great situation. And then since he took start, has won like 17 straight games or something like that. He won like 17, 15 games and then led his team to the NFC Championship. How come one quarterback and Jalen Hurts get the praise for being in a great situation and leading this team to a Super Bowl, and Brock Purdy get this credit for being in a great situation and leading this team to an NFC Championship game and winning games throughout the regular season?
Don't you also discredit Mahomes for having the greatest play calling head coach of all time?
Yes.
That's my point. Yes. When I bring up two quarterbacks that's been in great situations, that've been in similar situations as well, right? How come player A gets more of the credit than player B? And when I look at their talent, Brock Purdy is more accurate, better anticipation passer as well, bro. Like I said, the only thing Jalen Hurts have with Brock Purdy is running ability, bro, and also he has a stronger arm. That's it. But we talk about reading defense, accuracy, throwing with anticipation, bro, and consistency with this passing as well, and feeding the playmakers. Brock Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts in that situation as well, bro. So how come Jalen Hurts is able to get the benefit of the doubt for being in a great situation and leading his team to deep postseason run, but Brock Purdy doesn't?
I feel like you're being crazy and consistent right now because everything that you just said is fine, but then you go, I'm going to say it again, you then go and criticize Mahomes for being in the same great situation. So everything you're trying to get on dub for, you do also.
Hold on.
Everything you're trying to get on dub for, you do.
Hold on. I criticize Mahomes.
He do the most. He do it the most.
Hold on. This is a false equivalency, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I criticize Mahomes when you comparing him to the all-time great quarterbacks, saying that he's better than them because he won in short periods of time. But he's been in a better situation than all the other quarterbacks that y'all compare him to and put him in the conversation of these top 5 quarterback talks of all time, which I think is just crazy, bro. So when I have two quarterbacks that have been in great situations, bro, then that's when I ignore the situations and I sit there and compare the two with Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy has been in great situations where they had elite offenses and had elite defenses, bro. But my point is,
two quarterbacks are in the same situation.
You said
what? Look at if you have two quarterbacks in the same great situation and then you ignore it. You think Brock Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts, ignoring the situation?
If we talk about a passer, who do you rather have as a passer? Everybody would pick Brock Purdy.
Jalen Hurts.
What do Jalen Hurts do better?
Brock Purdy.
What do Jalen Hurts do better as a passer?
Everything. I'll give you. Wait, hold up. Stop.
Oh my God!
Don't yell. Hold up.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the glazing I'm talking about, bro.
Let me correct myself. If you stop yelling, you listen. Let me correct myself because he doesn't do everything better. He doesn't. Brock Purdy is really good throwing behind the line of scrimmage. Really good at throwing behind the line of scrimmage. I'm sorry. Purdy is really good at throwing behind the line of scrimmage and less than 10 yards.
And Jalen Hurts,
that's definitely Brock Purdy. The short game, definitely Brock Purdy, for sure. Brock Purdy can throw the hell out of a screen to CMC and the hell out of a little slant to Deebo Samuel and let them take it to the crib. Purdy's definitely better at that for sure. No questions asked.
Cool. No, but hold on. But my point is saying this. You talking about Purdy? Purdy does the intermediate passing better and all that other stuff, right? Better than these.
That's short.
He does a short passing better than Jalen Hurts as well. But Jalen Hurts, bro, his deep ball accuracy is inconsistent, bro. If you look at outside the numbers, bro, look at the percentages rated by Pro Football Focus, bro. Jalen Hurts is like within like the bottom 15 in percentile, bro, of just deep passes down the field. Brock Purdy, on the other hand, bro, he's number 1 in air yards per attempt. He's number 1 in yards per attempt as well. I think he's top 3 in passing, or I think he leads the lead in passing yards per game as well. He leads the lead in completion percentage. He's also when we talk about terms of passing touchdowns, he's up there with all the major statistical categories. So with the statistical categories that Jalen Hurts, that Brock Purdy is able to produce, he's still more accurate, better anticipation passer, better at throwing intermediate passes as well. He reads defenses much better in his drop back. Bro, he's just more consistent, bro, than Jalen Hurts as well, bro. Brock Purdy is a better passer than Jalen Hurts.
If we can just look, I want to know how many of these receiving yards that these receivers have, or I guess Brock Purdy's passing yards. I want to know how many of it is yak. I want to know how many of it.
Because
somebody just said. Because somebody just said.
Hey, G baby, I'll hit up the stat expert.
Hey, G baby.
Somebody just said CMC is 500 receiving yards and 400 of it is
Hey, hold on. G baby. First of all, you cannot do that, bro, because Jalen Hurts also have a receiver that is great with the yak, and that's AJ Brown. He's also had a speedster wide receiver in Devontae Smitty, who's underrated yak player as well, bro, and a great vertical threat. So stop this nonsense, bro. Stop it, man.
Yeah, he's got. I never said he didn't, but again, I'm a point to an example where literally Brock Purdy had like 300 and something, 350, 380 passing yards or whatever it was, and only one of those passes was more than 10 yards. Everything else was yak. So that's why I want to know how much of these receiving yards he's got yak, because I promise you, if it's more than half, not moving me. If it's like, because how many passing yards does he have right now? Like 3,000 something, I'm assuming.
He have 3,200.
Yeah, the thing with Brock Purdy, where we just need to also acknowledge too, let's not act as if he's going up against these
3,800
defenses too. 3,800 what?
Passing yards, Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Not
don't that lead the lead in NFL? Don't it lead in NFL?
It leads the league, yes.
I think
he
leads the lead in
wait, stop. You can't sit here. Wait, no. G baby, he's full of crap. You can't sit here and say that the league is trash, the teams are bad because everyone's getting hurt, and even the quarterbacks. The fact that a guy at this stage is leading the league in passing yards for 3,800 yards, I would assume you would think is embarrassing. Because when was the last time that was at? What was it? Week 14, week 15 right now, G baby?
16, I think. Actually.
Yeah, so he's probably going to finish with 4,300 yards. When was the last time a quarterback led the league in passing with only 42 or 4,300?
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's going to be more than that. There's 3 weeks left.
Yeah, there's 3 weeks left.
Yeah, but what if Brock Purdy takes?
How you know Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy might throw for 500 yards. You never know.
All I'm saying is for right now, Brock Purdy having 3,800 yards right now, in a time where leading the league in passing, in a pool of quarterbacks where they're all missing a lot of games, it's not moving me like that.
What?
I'm sorry, it's just not.
What are you talking about? First of all,
that doesn't make sense. It shouldn't move.
So I'm
like
supposed
that.
to discredit
Jalen. It's a narrative that
I'm supposed to discredit Brock Purdy because he's the most durable quarterback. No
football. He missed games. He missed games too.
Okay, but he came back and he performed
you talk about use context. Don't sit here and give me a BS argument. Don't give me a BS argument. No, don't give me a BS argument. Oh man, he leads the league in passing. And the time where all the quarterbacks are getting hurt.
Hey Dub, you're cooking yourself. Oh, everybody, hey Dub, you're cooking yourself. The fact that he could be able to miss games and still lead the lead in passing just proves how dominant he is,
it goes to show you how everyone else is getting hurt.
No, it shows you how everyone
else is getting hurt.
No, Mookie, you literally
passing, bro.
So two things,
bro.
So two things
in every major statistical category this year.
Two things. Okay. One, Mookie, you have been consistent on this show talking about how the AFC is so mid, the NFC is mid because these guys can make the playoffs because the quarterback play is just down this year. Mm-hmm. So to you, Brock Purdy leading the league in passing, it's not because of the domination, it's just because everything else is mid. You said that yourself.
No,
the second thing out of the 30, Brock Purdy's at 3,795. So basically 3,800. Out of that 3,800, 1,800 is
so almost half.
So almost half.
It's bro. First of all, now
he's basically 100 yards off from half of his yardage being yacked.
Do Jalen Hurts. Now, my point is to sit there and say is that even how mid the NFL has been, bro, there's still quarterbacks that are considered way better than Brock Purdy and considered on a different tier compared to Brock Purdy, and they still not be able to lead the lead in pass yards. The fact that Brock Purdy is doing that and he's statistically outperforming the tier 1 quarterbacks statistically, bro, this shows you how dominant he's been this season.
Most of the tier 1 quarterbacks are getting hurt. Most of the tier 1 quarterbacks aren't playing well.
That's Mahomes hurt.
That's literally one. Your guy Herbert is hurt.
Josh Allen
Your guy Burrow is hurt.
Is Josh Allen hurt?
That's 2.
Okay. Is goddamn Tua hurt?
He did get hurt. He missed the game, right?
Is Dak hurt?
Nick, did he miss a game?
But I thought Tua wasn't a tier 1 guy.
Yeah, Tua's not a tier 1 guy, Mook. You've never called him a tier 1 guy.
Hurt?
You've called him hold on, Mookie. You can't say you called him a
Is Lamar hurt?
You deadass did call him a
tier 1. Is Jared Goff hurt? Is Jordan Love hurt?
Mookie.
You're naming guys that aren't tier 1.
All right, so you're
naming guys that aren't tier 1.
You sat there and said that they hurt. Bro, he's outperforming the quarterback that y'all consider better than him.
Mookie, I need you to understand. I need you to understand something, Mookie. Okay? You have criticized how bad the league is at the moment. So therefore, if you're criticizing how bad the league is at the moment and how a lot of these upper echelon guys are even struggling themselves, why are you praising a man leading the league in those statistical categories in a time where it's a bad league?
And I answer your question because despite of it being mid-year, yes, I did. I'm about to answer the question again. Despite of the NFL being mid this season, there's still quarterbacks that you have above Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy is statistically outperforming these quarterbacks, bro. Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, all these quarterbacks consistently, he is outperforming.
And you know what the kicker is there?
And he's playing at a high level.
All of those quarterbacks, those quarterbacks
are not playing at his
all of
level,
those quarterbacks have a far worse scenario than what Brock Purdy has. Far worse. Every single one of them.
You said what?
Every single one of those quarterbacks, those upper echelon quarterbacks, have a far worse scenario than what Brock Purdy has.
And that
so the statistics doesn't mean anything.
But you got to still be able to form in that system, bro.
You don't agree with that train of thought.
And Brock Purdy,
you can't sit here. No, you can't agree with that train of thought.
System, bro.
You don't agree with that train of thought. You criticize Mahomes having Andy Reid. You criticize him having Hill. You criticize him having Kelsey. You criticize Tom Brady.
Hold on. So does Tua have a great system?
Yes.
Okay, then so why he's not able to outperform Brock Purdy then?
Actually, he has
how he's not able to perform Brock Purdy, babe.
Wait,
because they're both in great scenarios.
Okay, and Brock Purdy is outperforming he's outperforming Tua. And Tua Tagovailoa has an elite offensive coordinator. He has a great running game. He has a great O-line, and he has two speeds.
Tua is leading the league in passing.
Tua is the one leading the league in passing.
Okay, now what about the completion percentage? What about the yards per attempt?
He has a better
what about the air yards per attempt? What about the yards per passing game, bro? Brock Purdy's outperforming Tua, bro.
Yards per game,
better than him.
I mean, I can go through the stats.
Niggas sitting here.
They're right. They're both in great situations, and they're both.
Y'all sitting there hating on Brock Purdy.
Relatively the same.
Yeah, they're both playing the same.
They're both
playing.
No, he's playing better.
Stop in a great scenario. You're talking about statistically. The stats are really one and the same.
Who has more interceptions? Who has more turns, Tua or Brock Purdy?
Tua.
Yes, Thank you. Stop.
That don't mean nothing.
Stop.
He's also asked to do more than
Brock. Everybody. Brock Purdy has been more efficient as a football player than Tua. That's a fact.
That's not true.
That is true. He has more turnovers than him. Brock Purdy has a better completion percentage than him.
Wait.
If a guy has less turnovers,
CJ Stroud should be better than
Brock Purdy. Completion percentage, he's more efficient.
So then with that logic, CJ Stroud is more efficient than Brock Purdy because he's got less turnovers.
Hold on, wait. You know what's crazy?
CJ Stroud also missed games.
Mookie lied about something. Tua actually has more yards per game than Brock Purdy. Tua definitely does have more yards.
Now, can you tell me the completion percentage?
71 for Tua. Brock Purdy's at 68.
Now, tell me the yards per attempt.
You got it up because my shit's.
Tell me the QBR. Tell me QBR pass rating.
Why are you being such a stat nerd?
Just tell me QBR and pass rating.
Mookie, hold on, Mookie. Do you know how they judge QBR?
Wait, Nick. You be the main one calling everybody else a stat nerd when it's somebody that you are not arguing for. And
that don't lie, baby.
Shut up. I've been on this stream for a total of like 5 minutes, and all I've heard is you sit there and read off a pro reference sheet. Like, shut up,
bro. If you want, if you can go ahead and look at the film, you can go ahead and look at the goddamn tape and sit there and watch Brock Purdy compared to Tua. Brock Purdy has been better than Tua.
You don't watch.
Go ahead and argue with the fence. Go ahead and argue with the wall. Go ahead and argue at the wall. Go ahead and twiddle your nuts, right? But Brock Purdy has been better. Brock Purdy has been better than Tua Tagovailoa, bro. He's just been better, bro.
What?
He's been better, bro. Tagovailoa, bro. He's been better than him, bro. Like I said there, bro. Hold on. Like I said there, bro. Hold on. We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. Listen. Like I said there, said, bro. Brock Purdy. I want to get back to this. I don't want to do this Tua and Brock Purdy stuff. The fact that my main point is this about starting this Tua thing. It's crazy how y'all sit there and say and uplift Jalen Hurts for being in a great situation, right? And him going further in the postseason. Meanwhile, Brock Purdy come in the middle of the season last year, leading the 49ers to wins, leading to the NFC championship, and both guys been in great situations as well. But the other guy just uplifted more than the other guy that's doing it more in a short extended time, bro.
Here's the last thing I'll say about this.
The other guy's praised to a top 5 level, and the other guy we sit here.
Well, first off, nobody here is called Jalen Hurts top 5 because there's.
Yes, I did. Y'all did say them, bro.
Maybe I said nobody up here.
We apologize. We already apologized.
But even then, I'm not J-Rob. I didn't put him in the top 5.
I didn't call.
However. The last thing I'll say about this, because yes, they're both situations, and this is partly also addressing the chat. Nobody here is trying to say Brock Purdy is garbage. Nobody here is saying Brock Purdy is trash. Nobody here. That man is a good quarterback. He is the perfect quarterback for that team. Everybody, we've said for years about that team. If you get somebody just a little bit better than Jimmy G, they might do something. Well, guess what? They got somebody a little bit better than Jimmy G. They can do something. However, our problem, and most of our problems, is when you get to start putting Brock Purdy in conversations he doesn't need to be in. The whole year, I've heard Brock Purdy is better than Lamar. I've heard Brock Purdy is better than Justin Herbert. I've heard Brock Purdy is better than guys like CJ Stroud and Dak. I've heard y'all put him in categories that, let's be real, he doesn't need to be in. He can be... even if you don't want to call him a game manager, fine, okay. My problem is you guys keep trying to call this man elite or in an upper echelon of tiers that he's not in. So therefore, it sounds like we're hating and shitting on the nigga because we're telling you no, he doesn't belong in that tier. You guys are overrating him. And for the guy who said name names, I've been on this show for about a year now. I've seen y'all in this chat do it for the whole season. So you talk about name names, everybody in this chat has done it. We've got early on this show said he was better than Lamar and Justin Herbert. We've had Mookie himself try to put him up in conversations he don't need. He just said right now he's better than Jalen Hurts.
He is.
My point exactly.
And that is my point. And I don't think Jalen Hurts hold on, but G-Baby, you would have a point. You would have a point if Jalen Hurts was in tier 1. Jalen Hurts ain't in tier 1. He's on the same tier with Brock Purdy, bro. They in tier 2, bro. Jalen Hurts just slightly bettered him as a passer. He's better.
Why is Brock Purdy in the same tier as Lamar?
He's not.
He is.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Brock Purdy has been better than Lamar in the postseason, bro. You don't want to have these conversations, but he's been better
in the postseason.
It was one game.
Yeah. One game, bro.
Literally one game,
bro. Wait. That one game against the Cowboys, he was terrible.
No,
he didn't even play great against the Cowboys. Seahawks. Oh my God!
Name me one game.
Did you watch that game? Did you watch that game? No. Did you watch that game? 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 No. Did you watch that game? No. Let me ask you this because I want a serious question. What happened before the fourth quarter?
What happened in the fourth quarter?
No, before the fourth quarter.
What, the start of the fourth quarter?
No, what happened before the end of the third quarter? I remember that game by heart.
I think the Seahawks scored on a drive. I don't know. I couldn't remember. I think
they did. What were the 49ers doing for the majority of the game besides the end of the third quarter and then onward?
They were running the football, and they was Brock Purdy was lighting that defense up. He was like that secondary.
That's how I know you didn't watch the game.
Yes, I did. It
was actually towards the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
He actually started lighting them up.
Yeah,
he lit that defense. He wasn't. They weren't doing a lot until then. That's how you didn't watch.
Hold on. My point is to sit there. Hold on. My point is to sit there and say this. Name me a time where Lamar has light up a defense in the postseason.
Okay, are you gonna cape for the Seattle Seahawks defense? Are you kidding me? Are you caping for the Seahawks defense last season?
Can you name me a time where Lamar has light up a defense?
When has Lamar faced a defense as bad as the Seahawks?
No,
you don't make sense. You don't make sense.
No.
So this is for everybody.
Hold on. The Titans was not no elite defense.
Hold on.
The Chargers was not no elite defense.
Hold on. Dub. Stop. We can end all of this right now because again, you're being a stat nerd and you be killing people. And you want to know why I get so angry with you when you start arguing about all this shit?
Disgusting.
You are the main one that when people
you gotta get that hate out your heart, man.
Shut up. Stop talking. I'm talking now. I said what I said. Stop talking. This boy barking like a damn Yorkie. My point is this. You be the main one trying to say, stat nerd. And you know, one of the main times you usually want to bring that up when people bring up that Lamar in a playoff game had 500 yards of offense damn near by himself. And what do? You stat nerd. You stat watching. You stat watching. What the hell are you doing right now?
Look at Big Dick.
Let's not. Wait. Let's stay with that.
Let me respond to that.
No. To go back.
Lamar Jackson couldn't even score his first 3 quarters, bro. This is why
you're full of crap. The Seahawks defense, we'll use the Chargers defense. The Chargers had 2 All-Pro players on their defense. And they had a Pro Bowl guy in Melvin Ingram. And they had Casey Hayward. They had 2 All-Pro players. They were a top 10 level defense.
Wait. He's talking about Lamar Jackson rookie year?
Yes.
Oh, no, this is something that went, oh, my God.
Yes.
I didn't know he was talking about that.
Yes, that's the time he faced the Chargers in the postseason.
Dubinair.
I just heard the...
Hold on. Hey, Dubinair. Name me where were that Chargers defense ranked?
They were around top 10.
You said what?
They were around top 10.
Where were they ranked, Dubby?
Wait, is he talking about
Dude, the year they were a rookie when the Chargers
2018. The points against was 8. The yards was 9.
You know what's crazy too, Dub? Lamar started like 6 or 7 games that year.
I know.
Gee.
But even then, you're comparing Lamar Jackson going up.
He told Trey to get his hate out his heart.
Yeah, you're comparing Brock Purdy going up against the Seahawks crew. I think it was like 25th or 23rd in defense compared to Lamar Jackson going up against top 10 caliber defense. Doesn't make sense.
All right. So can I ask you a question? What was the Titans defense rank in the year that Lamar won the MVP?
The Titans defense was good defense.
Where were their defense ranked?
They were like around 15.
So a middle in the pack defense, Lamar Jackson got his ass cooked.
Again, you're comparing Brock Purdy. You're comparing Brock Purdy. You're comparing Brock Purdy playing with
but CMC. Against Brock Purdy. You're comparing
Brock Purdy. You're comparing Brock Purdy with CMC, Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle going up against a bottom 20 defense.
All right.
Compared to Lamar Jackson.
All right.
That doesn't make sense.
All right. Everybody. Bro, the defense for the Tennessee Titans were a 21 ranked defense. They was 21 in yards allowed. They was 24th in passing, and they didn't even have a top 10 rushing defense as well. And Lamar Jackson against that defense had 2 interceptions and had a fumble as well. And then like the first 3 quarters, in the first 3 quarters, we talking about the number 1 ranked Ravens offense at the time, right? Where they were number 1 ranked in the league. Lamar Jackson with the number 1 ranked offense couldn't score a touchdown within the first 3 quarters. That is unacceptable. Brock Purdy against the defense, bro. He is cooking them. He is torching them. He's going on spurts where he's absolutely obliterating that defense.
Who was on his team?
When he played the Cowboys defense, he wasn't obliterating that defense, but I guess.
What was the Cowboys defense rank, sir?
So you're giving him a pass for playing a good defense?
I guarantee
No. I'm saying
I guarantee you, if Lamar had Debo, Brandon Ayuk, Kittle, and CMC, you would be saying the complete opposite. You would probably be saying he has all of this supporting cast.
Yeah.
You'd probably be saying he has Kyle Shanahan on the crew and elite level offensive pieces, and you would do everything you can to diminish.
Brock Purdy had a great completion percentage in that game, and he threw for over 200 yards. That's really good.
You're not hearing me. Let me say it again. If Lamar Jackson, you're contrarian at heart. If Lamar Jackson sat here and performed that great along with that crew, you would do everything to diminish him because of him being on that crew.
You said what?
If Lamar Jackson was on that crew and performed that well, you would harp on him playing bad against the Cowboys, and you would diminish him for his performance because of the pieces that he had. That's similar to what you do to Patrick Mahomes.
Bro, this is the thing you got to understand, Dubby. Dub, this is what you got to understand. Brock Purdy against the elite level defense was able to put up impressive drives where his team can score touchdowns, bro. Lamar Jackson throughout the first 3 quarters against a below average defense, bro. He couldn't even put up a drive within the first 3 quarters, bro.
So
he scored a touchdown in garbage time, bro.
You said Brock Purdy put up impressive drives against the Cowboys?
Yeah.
You lie.
All right, we're gonna get to super chats.
He did put up a drive
from Doctor.
I just hate.
We need to hear vocals cry, Eagles cry.
You hate Lamar because he black. Anyway,
y'all hate.
Let's not do this.
Let's please move on.
Aaron, who's letting him talk? Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh.
Aaron, you get on the panel so I can cook y'all, bro. Dang. All y'all people in the chat that disagree with me, y'all some haters and y'all some bots. You're bots. You're freaking bots, bro. Stay in the comment section. It's the reason why you in the comment section, bro. You can judge all you want, but you will never have the balls to step up and go one-on-one with me because I will cook your ass like I've been cooking Trey. I've been cooking everybody every single day, bro.
Your bus was cut in half. I know it.
All righty. We are going on.
Pull up. I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Pull up. G-Baby, go. What's next, though, G-Baby?
All right. Well, it was kind of talked about a little earlier on press box and things, and we've been kind of talking about it throughout the week. But
hello, this is the person that Mookie makes look like trash. He lies about people. Congratulations.
Who is that? Is that Santa Claus?
Santa Claus is crazy.
Who's got Hellfire?
God. Purdy puts up impressive drives against the Cowboys defense.
He did.
19 of 29 for 214 yards.
Yeah.
Most of that was
he threw for over 200 yards.
And had a great completion. What's good?
He threw for over 200 yards, did turn over the football, played some great football, beat the playmakers as well, and they scored a touchdown, bro. He wasn't like Lamar Jackson against elite level defense, turning the football over, fumbling the football as well, and had a terrible completion percentage and making poor reads out the backfield, bro. Stop it, bro. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Cook the Santa Claus up your ass, man.
Man, like I said, I didn't know 214 yards was impressive against the top 5 defense. I didn't know that.
The same way that y'all praise Lamar Jackson 170. Hold on. The same way that y'all praise. Hold on. The same way where y'all praise Lamar Jackson 172 yards, bro. And said that was a great elite game by Lamar.
Where's who?
Where's who? When did I
wait, where's who?
That's what I want to know.
What game, Mookie?
Bro, you know you did. Come on.
Wait, what game were you talking about?
Do we really gotta do this?
Oh, bro.
Nick, do we really gotta do this? I don't even want to cook Lamar, but y'all be forcing me to do, bro. Y'all be forcing me to do this stuff, bro.
We didn't force you.
Y'all be forcing me to cook you, bro.
Forces you to do anything.
Y'all be forcing me to do this, bro. Don't do this, bro. Cause we pull up these games where we had like 100-something yards, and y'all be crazy. Hold on, everybody. Lamar Jackson, hold on, everybody. Lamar Jackson against the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguars had 171 yards, had a 58 completion percentage, and y'all praise him saying, "Oh, he should be an MVP conversation."
Sir.
Meanwhile, when Brock Purdy has that, y'all sit here saying, "Oh, he's a game manager."
First of all, we're not going to do. Let's go ahead. Let's go back to the Tennessee Titans game with the Lamar and them. The reason Lamar struggled in that game is because Tennessee Titans had an elite run defense. And
he's one-dimensional. Thank you. I mean, you're not saying nothing.
That's not Lamar's fault though. That's all Greg Roman.
But it is his fault because if they hold on. Because if they stack like 4 at the box, bro, and they're literally scouting this man. Hold on. When they stack 6 at the box, when they stack 6 at the box. When they stack 6, hold on. When they stack 6 at the box, bro. When they stack 6 at the box, hold on. You just said something. Hold on. You just said something. Let me cook your ass. When they stack 6 at the box, bro, and they play. Hold on. Hold on. Mute this guy, bro.
No.
This guy.
First of all,
everybody's getting muted.
Bro, why you mute me, bro? Come on, bro. Stop this.
Because of the run attack, Greg Roman.
All right. Like I said, let me say this.
Hold up.
Let me say this.
Everybody chill. Everybody chill.
Thank you.
We are going to have chill. We are going to go one at a time. We are not going to yell over each other. We are going to chill. We are not doing that today. Everybody chill.
4 in the box.
Mookie, go ahead. Average Joe, you're next. Or Mod.
Mod.
Y'all hear me?
Go ahead, Mookie.
Go ahead.
All right. So like I said there said, bro, when the Titans scheme to stop Lamar Jackson running game and scheme for him to not be effective with his legs and take away his legs, right? As a player, right? He was a one-dimensional quarterback, bro. He cannot light the defense up, bro. That's what fair. Big Ben sat there and said, bro. One of the Hall of Fame quarterbacks in the AFC division as well, right? He sat there and said that Lamar Jackson cannot pick you apart with his passing. So when you go and look at the Ravens and you scout them, bro, and you stack the box as well, bro, and take away Lamar Jackson running with the football with his legs, he's a one-dimensional quarterback, bro. And we seen it against the Titans. So you make an excuse talking about, oh my goodness, bro. They didn't have the running game. They didn't have the running back going, bro. Whose fault is that, bro? Because he's a one-dimensional quarterback, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all, bro.
Now, Mod, you're gonna go, and Mookie, you're not going to interrupt. Go ahead, Mod.
Okay, so here's the problem with that, Mookie. You're right. At the time, MVP. At the time, we went against the Titans. I will fully admit that Lamar couldn't throw for. He couldn't throw for nothing. That's fair. I think we all can agree with that, right?
All right, Cook.
Okay. So here's
what's the debate here?
Greg,
all right, Cook.
Hey, I'll let you talk, bro. Listen. Here's the thing. Greg Roman schemed out offense against Lamar running ability, which hence why the Titans shut it down, because the Titans had an elite run defense. That's all confirmed. They had an elite run defense. So the only thing, I'm not really surprised that they shut us down that year, because the only thing we was good at was running the ball. When it came to throwing the ball, Greg Roman had no schemes for that. Hence why Lamar threw 2 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on, one of those interceptions wasn't Willie Snead's fault for the ball going right through his hands?
It was
right. You're right about that. Definitely right about that. So, you can't lie about that. Okay.
I just need to say something real quick just to piggyback off of that, because again, I don't know how we always get here. Like,
you know why.
Just as a sidebar, like, certain things got to be banned at this point now. Like Mookie hating on Lamar got to be banned. Mookie going on Herbo rants got to be banned.
It's
like
ridiculous.
anything that has to do with either Drew Brees all-time conversations or Sean Payton all-time conversations has to be on some kind of suspension at this point. But just going back to the actual game, to what you were just saying, Greg Roman, the entire reason why he is no longer an offense coordinator is, yes, his run game, his run scheme, amazing. Completely, it literally, you've heard multiple people say it's the most complicated run game you've ever seen.
Right.
In terms of the passing game, they had nothing.
Terrible.
The reason why
we got him running 3 slants across the field.
Was trash as a passer.
Shut up. The reason why this offense looks so different now,
right,
despite the fact that the person running it isn't known for, hey, we're gonna throw the ball all over.
He has better weapons.
Shut up! Stop talking.
That's definitely not the case, but that's the case, but that's not what. Okay.
You keep talking about weapons, but the reality is, if we line up and everybody knows, hey, they're gonna run mesh rail, they're gonna run four verts, and they're gonna run slants. If
they also ran crossing
all
routes
you have as a
and the only person we're not crossing was Mark Andrews, and now he was double teamed, so that's over with.
Yeah,
and they had a QB spot, and they had a deep middle. They're playing cover. They playing like cover one, bro.
You're proving my point, Mookie. You're proving my point.
Yeah, and he couldn't lit up cover one deep.
That's why we lost.
He couldn't lit up cover one defense, man. Stop it,
man. Mookie. Chill.
My point is this. The reason why that offense looks so different now, on top of him actually having receivers that can get open, they're actually running concepts that get guys open. Like, they're running real concepts, things with multiple levels, like with multiple answers for multiple defenses, like full field concepts. Not, hey, we're gonna run, and then it's 3rd and 7. We're going to go play action, and we're basically just going to go play action flood, run Rashad Bateman or who's the old dude from Notre Dame that used to play for them? Or freaking Miles Boykin. That's
Miles Boykin.
They run Miles Boykin on a clear out, so you can run freaking Mark Andrews on a corner and have Patrick Ricard in the flat. Like, no. Like, even now, Todd Monken is not reinventing the wheel. This is not Sean McVay. This is not Mike McDaniels. What he's doing is very average if we're talking about schematically. The difference is it's a competent NFL offense, passing-wise. That is the reason.
Hello.
All right. Let me respond to this BS that Trey was spewing, bro. First of all, the reason why the offense looked predictable because
I hear you.
The reason why the offense looked predictable because of Lamar Jackson deficiency to throw downfield as a passer, bro. First of all, the reason why the offense looked more like the offense to me looks like the same, bro. If you're watching on film, it looks like the same. Yes, Todd Monken has Lamar Jackson dropping back more, and he don't be on the pistol action like that he used to, bro. But my point is to sit there and say Lamar Jackson has better weapons, better speed to route receivers as well, bro. He has Odell, he has Hollywood Brown, he has Mark Andrews.
No, he doesn't.
Well, bro. Hold on. I mean, not Hollywood Brown, but you know what I mean.
No, I
don't. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Zay Flowers. My bad.
Thank you.
He's had all those playmakers, guys that can consistently beat man covers and get separation on their routes as well. So, and also his offensive line has got significantly better. My point is to sit here and say is this: that if you look at the Titans. If you look at the Titans, the reason why Lamar Jackson, and the reason why he has that personnel as well, is because Lamar Jackson's efficiency as a passer. So they were like literally running like crossing patterns. They were running like curl routes, bro. And what the Titans would do, they would put 4 defenders in the linemen, bro, and they would have a QB spy, bro. They would play like 4 linebackers. They would have like 5 DBs as well, bro. And they were literally just screaming up on the
linebackers.
Baltimore Ravens, bro. Stop this nonsense, bro. It is what it is, bro.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
I want to say something, but I think LB has to say something. But I want to say something first. The fact that you're completely dismissing the fact that they are running those defenses because of the simplicity of how the Ravens was running their pass attacks is absurd. They're able to run cover one because it's easy to predict what they're going to do.
And Lamar is one-dimensional.
No, it's because the passes was one.
No, because they ran cover one. Hold on. The reason why they ran cover one because they know that the Ravens is going to be on this pistol action, bro. Where they would have like where they went. Hold on.
And they knew the plays that they were going to go.
Hold on. My point is to sit there.
How is Lamar Jackson responsible for the coach and the offensive coordinator not dialing up more complex offense?
Because his deficiency.
They did not make that because they obviously
when you have a coordinator,
they obviously switched. They obviously Greg Roman has always been Greg Roman has always been a running guy. Greg Roman has always been a running back guy, even with Colin Kaepernick. That's just who he is, bro. He's with Todd Monken right now, and they're changing things up, and he's playing pretty well,
bro.
So it's not on him.
The thing about the Ravens, it was happening now, bro, is that yes, they have Lamar Jackson not in the same pistol action, bro, but Lamar Jackson is still dropping back and he's still throwing the football short and intermediate routes, crossing routes, hitches routes as well. He's throwing that, bro. And just, at times he will run a go route
like every
with
other
Zay Flowers
quarterback,
like in a slot or something, bro. But my point is to sit there and say is this is, bro, stop this nonsense, bro. The Titans literally schemed up for Lamar Jackson in the postseason. Defense is going to scheme up for Lamar Jackson, and they're going to affect him as a player, as a quarterback, bro. He is not an elite passer, bro. It's not.
Okay, LB, what you got to say?
We'll get in the playoffs, and you know who we won't see?
Hey, Hellfire, I'm a rotate
because he got hurt. He got hurt.
Appreciate you.
All right,
he wouldn't have made it either way.
Yes, he would.
Let me get on this one. So I've been, So I've been quiet now. I've been watching this for a minute. I just been hearing Mookie just spewing nonsense day after day. So the first of all I want to say, no, hold on. The first I want to say, Mookie, why is the first thing that you said that you went to was the playoffs when comparing Brock Purdy to Lamar? That was the stupidest thing ever. You know why? Because this was 3 years ago when Lamar wasn't the same player that he is today.
Playoffs matter.
Yeah, no, hold on. I agree that they matter. But
playoffs matter.
Mookie, stop. Mookie, stop. Mookie, stop.
When we talking about,
bro,
let me talk.
No,
Mookie.
If you don't,
no, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this, bro.
Like you,
no,
really
we're
can't
not doing this, bro.
But go ahead, LB.
All right, I appreciate it. Now I was saying, but the way he judges the players is just so stupid because I feel like, especially in today's NFL with the quarterbacks, none of them really, apart from Mahomes, is really going in the playoffs year after year, putting up numbers, dominating. So for him to go straight to the playoffs is just the dumbest thing ever. Josh Allen wasn't in the playoffs. Joe Burrow, I mean, he had a good Super Bowl run, but it wasn't entirely on him with the elite weapons. But it's whatever. Justin Herbert, his favorite player ever, done jack shit in the playoffs, so it doesn't even matter anyways. For him to go straight to the playoffs,
Justin Herbert clears your
Hold on. His first and original point was, has Lamar had as good as a game in the playoffs as Brock Purdy? Hold on.
And that's a fact.
Hold on. I got a good rebuttal for that. Has Brock Purdy had a good as a game as Joe Flacco has?
Joe Flacco's not even in the league. What are you talking about? Joe Flacco's better.
Right now,
what?
Joe Flacco's not even in his prime. What are you talking about, bro?
He was still on the Ravens. Come on, bro. Wake up, man.
Joe Flacco, first of all, Joe Flacco is not even in his prime, so that's a dumb point. Number two, bro. Bro, the reason why I compare playoffs, bro, because we all know that Lamar Jackson is a regular season quarterback. Even in his MVP years, we've seen him choke flat first in his face, bro. Brock Purdy, on the other hand, bro, has been great in the regular season, and he is translated in the playoffs as well, bro. We have never seen Lamar Jackson translate the playoffs. Let me tell you what Brock Purdy does as a passer better than Lamar Jackson. More accurate, read defense much better. He's a better reactionary passer. He throws with way more anticipation.
What's a reactionary passer? What's a reactionary passer?
Bro, if you stop cutting me off.
No, it's a reactionary passer.
Stop cutting me off. Bro, G-Baby, you mute me, bro. You're not muting them, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Now, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this is that, bro.
Can't ask a question.
Brock Purdy has better mechanics. He throws with better anticipation, bro. He's more accurate. Read defense is much better and more consistent in the passing attack as well, bro. So, like I said there and said, bro, the reason why I bring up playoffs, because every year you can't name me one game where Lamar Jackson played great in the playoffs because he's played below average, below his expectations.
The reason why I'm tired of dragging this, but I just can't keep letting you do this, Mookie. I try to not fall into your genjutsu, but you got me today. You cheat me today. All right. The reason why I can't let you do this, set up here, Mookie. Mooquavius Jones. You deemed Justin Herbert the number 2 quarterback in the league based off his rookie and sophomore year, which he did not make the playoffs in either one, and he missed the playoffs in his sophomore year. Fourth down. No. I'm not putting no context behind it because how can you go up? Because the only way you can put somebody Justin Herbert number 2 based off of those 2 seasons, you have to only weigh in the regular season. So you always being on Lamar Jackson about him being
because he had a sick situation, bro. He had the worst defense in NFL.
I'm not finished. This is the last ether. A lot of people have Peyton Manning a top 5 quarterback.
His claim to fame was the regular season because he consistently in that AFC choked.
Bro, Peyton Manning took the worst defense in 06 to ever win a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
In that Super Bowl, if Leonis McKelvin did not get that game,
man, stop all these excuses, man. Stop all that excuses, man.
No, he's cooking.
I remember this.
Go in the AFC Championship game, man.
If Leonis McKelvin does not get that pick, bro, Patriots is in a 2-minute
offense.
Man,
stop it, bro. Stop it.
It was starting to move to where
man,
it looked like
Tom Brady blew. Hold on.
Oh no, Brady's about to do it again.
Hey, no, he was not. No, he was not. He was not about to do it again, bro. Because Tom Brady had multiple 3-and-outs in the 06 AFC Championship game. He was up 21-3, 21-3 in the AFC Championship game, and choked flat first in his first. Hold on, Bama sitting there.
Pick that pass off. What he started doing? He started making a snow angel, like bro.
Everybody. Peyton Manning sit here. Hold on.
You can't sit here and give. You can't sit here and give Peyton Manning credit.
Here and
you
say,
can't say no, Mookie. You're not listening.
Let me say this right quick.
You can't give Peyton Manning that credit for taking a worse defense when that very defense is a big pushing reason why he won that Super Bowl.
First on his face. My point is to sit there and say is this, bro. Bama sit there and crucify Justin Herbert for blowing the 23-point lead, bro, against the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, his goal, Tom Brady blew a 20-point lead in the second half against the Colts in 06. And you know who outplayed him? It was Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning 06 took statistically, the worst defense to ever win a Super Bowl. Out of all of the NFL lifetime, bro.
Narrative.
Somebody said the Colts defense in 06 was top 10. So somebody.
No, they were not. No, they were not. That's a lie. Now, because I looked this up, every team that won a Super Bowl has always had a top 5 to top 10 defense. Peyton Manning took a terrible defense statistically in the regular season and took them to the freaking Super Bowl, bro. Stop this nonsense, bro.
So Mookie, this is your issue. This is your issue right here.
My point is to sit here.
This is your issue. You
Justin Herbert.
When Bama brought up about Herbert missing the postseason, what was your main thing you said? Context.
He missed the postseason because of Brandon Staley.
Because you're just spewing surface level narrative bullshit without understanding of what's going on or context to why things are happening. Peyton Manning going on that run. When you look at what that defense did in the postseason, they did a pretty damn good job for the majority.
They were the worst defense ever.
No, stop.
No, that's not true. The worst defense ever was the 2011 Giants.
Bro, And then
you ignore context because when we talk about Lamar Jackson and telling you why things are the way it is, how you have Mod and LB bring up those things, you didn't care. Why are you talking about when people bring up Justin Herbert, and the only reason you could say that he's top 2 is mainly because of what he does in the regular season, because he has nothing to show for the postseason. You want to provide all this context. You can't sit here and talk about Lamar. You can't sit here and talk about these players make their names in the postseason. You can't sit here and say that these players make their names in the postseason, but Herbert hasn't done anything in the postseason. So how can he even be 2?
All right. First of all, how I judge quarterbacks is not off of wins and losses. You're basing
it's not about wins and losses. He played one playoff game.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
He played one.
Hold on.
He literally played one.
All right, duh. I know this. My point is to sit there and say is how well you perform in these playoff games, because football is an ultimate team sport. Now, when I look at Lamar Jackson and look at how bad he's performed in the playoffs, I cannot put him on the level of Justin Herbert, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, all these other quarterbacks as well. Because Justin Herbert, you can sit there and say he choked the game, he lost the game. But Justin Herbert played great. He played well enough in that game to win, bro. He played good. He didn't turn over the football, and he didn't have he didn't freaking get.
He only scored when they were getting picks and field position. Is that really a great game when your defense, that you crap on all the time, was giving you great field position? What are you talking about?
Hold on. The reason why I had Justin Herbert number 2 is because he took statistically
the worst team to
How many
ever
times
make the
did he score without good
in
field
NFL
position?
history.
How many times did he score without good field position?
With injuries on the wide receiver end, with injuries on the defensive end, with having an inadequate offensive line, with having a terrible coach who Justin Herbert on a night-to-night game basis was saving Brandon Staley's job, who's fired right now.
And you don't think Lamar was saving Greg Roman's job?
Justin Herbert took that team to potentially one of the worst teams to ever make the playoffs to the freaking postseason, bro.
Mm-hmm. And Lamar Jackson saving Greg Roman's job is why he's better than Herbert.
Stop it. No, he's not. No, he's not.
You see?
Because hold on. Because Lamar Jackson don't do nothing.
You can take
he does nothing. Why don't we nothing better than Justin Herbert?
Listen. What's so crazy? When Greg Roman was the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills, they fired him before they even went on the playoff run with my boy who lost his job to Herbert.
Ken Dorsey.
Tyrod Taylor. He got fired before they even went to the playoffs. Then they fired him also in San Fran because
everybody. This is why I'm about to cook y'all.
Lamar was the only person to win an MVP with that.
Okay. Now, right now, hold on. This is about to be a freaking barbecue, bro. And I'm about to cook all of y'all right now, bro. First of all, bro, that same system that y'all sit there and complain about and whine about what the Lamar Jackson sections do, bro, that is the same system and scheme that Lamar Jackson won the MVP from, bro. So that's first and foremost, bro. Number two, the way that they built that offense, they had a possession wide receiver and Mark Andrews, bro. They had a speedster wide receiver and Hollywood Brown as well, bro. They built that offense of personnel the way that the Kansas City Chiefs built their offense personnel. Speedster wide receiver and Tyreek Hill.
No,
and a possession wide receiver and Kelsey, bro. So my point is
who's next?
Mahomes
Average Joe.
Get the output
and LB.
And get
LB has something to say.
out of this team. Compared to what Lamar Jackson done.
LB,
and
you have something to
also, you sit there and crucify Greg Roman. Bro, I seen Greg Roman.
They ain't building like the Chiefs. What are you talking about, Mookie?
I seen Greg Roman
they had one speedster wide receiver.
Hold on.
One.
I seen Greg Roman with the game manager and freaking I seen a Greg Roman with Colin Kaepernick, with freaking Frank Gore and with freaking Mario Manningham and Michael Crabtree and Anquan Bolden took that team to the Super Bowl, bro. And also on top of that,
Michael
bro, they produced a top 10 offense, bro. In 2012 to 2013, they went to the Super Bowl, bro. So stop this nonsense about Greg Roman, bro.
It was still bottom 6 passing though.
Hold on.
You want to know why they went to the you want to know why they went to the Super Bowl
and they had a top 10 offense.
You want to know why they went to the Super Bowl? You want to know why? Because that's when read option was really like being implemented in the league. And they were abusing it. And Colin Kaepernick was going crazy. The passing attack was one of the worst in the league.
It was. They were running the ball.
Everybody.
Mookie, as a Niner fan, we were not a good passing team.
Hold on.
Y'all were the top 10 offense.
Hold on. Please look up the game versus the Packers. 49ers-Packers playoff game when Colin Kaepernick had like 100.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
He had 180.
Everybody, can I ask you a question?
He was running over everyone.
Hold on. Everybody, can I ask you a question? This is why.
Hey y'all, this is what Mookie couldn't avoid. The Baltimore Ravens with Joe Flacco, they literally had a top 5 passing offense with Joe Flacco with the offensive coordinator the year before. Greg Roman gets there, it goes from a top 5 passing offense to bottom 6 again. They had a top rushing offense, but the passing literally went from top to bottom. It's a trend with Greg Roman, Mookie. Like he's going to establish the run game. He has like a military background. He's going to establish the run game, and that's it.
Hold on. Bama. First of all, let me
after this, average Jordan.
Let me prove how Bama is a liar. Now, first of all, the previous year in 2017, bro, no, they didn't have no freaking top 5 passing offense, bro. They had the 29th ranked passing offense in the league, bro. So that's a lie, number one. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, tell me how Colin Kaepernick, ladies and gentlemen, right, with Greg Roman and still be able to perform in playoff games much better than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had a better offense with Greg Roman as well. Make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense. Y'all sit there and say Lamar Jackson is better than Colin Kaepernick, which I disagree. Tell me how Colin Kaepernick with Greg Roman is able to put up impressive playoff runs with his passing, throwing touchdowns as well, and leading his team to the Super Bowl in deep postseason runs. And Lamar Jackson did it with Greg Roman.
I'm
in my bag, baby. I'm in my bag.
Having Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis, Frank Gore. Who's the other receiver over there? You really think?
Anquan Bolden.
Anquan
came after.
He was old.
Anquan came after the Super Bowl.
He was old, bro. He was old, bro. Stop it, bro. Anquan Bolden was old, and Michael Crabtree was mid, bro.
Anquan still had 1,000 yards, but he came after we went to the Super Bowl.
Anquan Bolden was out of his
you
prime.
Talking to the Niner fan.
He was out of his prime.
He came after.
He was out of his prime, Average Joe, bro.
No, he was out of his prime. He was out of his prime. I'll give you
Average Joe, I know you have something you want to say. Go ahead, and then we got to get to Super Chats. LB.
Yeah, because I don't like the way y'all talking about Purdy, because a lot of it sounds like emotion instead of actual facts, and was watching the game.
Facts.
When y'all talk about yak yards, 48% of Purdy's yards come from yak. You know what Mahomes was when he won the MVP? 51%. But y'all don't say nothing about that.
Last year or the first year?
When he threw for like 50 touchdowns that year. I went back to that year to go find it.
So the first MVP?
The first MVP.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but no. Okay, but wait. So Average Joe. So yeah, you're right. But when you watch Patrick Mahomes play, when you watch Brock Purdy play,
I didn't say.
Do you think Patrick Mahomes is going a full game, only throwing one pass, 10 yards past the line of scrimmage?
All right, so you want to pull up one game. That's that, and I understand Eagles fans. You guys, that game there was a lot of screen passes, and we was killing y'all. I feel bad for y'all. If you want to use that game, that did happen. But if you look at the totality of the season, the men's number one in air yards per attempt and air yards per completion. But you trying to say he a check down merchant? That's crazy.
He's more of a CMC merchant. But
can I just say this?
Oh yeah, CMC merchant now. Hey, people going crazy. He's got 1,000 yards. He's number one in passing touchdowns, but you making it sound like he just like he an Alex Smith.
Average Joe, can I tell you something real quick?
I think Alex Smith is a pretty
good Average Joe, can I tell you something?
Alex Smith is
I think the reason why people say that, because I just want to tell you something. You know that if you take away Brock Purdy's throws beyond the line of scrimmage, he still leads the league in yards per attempt.
Exactly. He's number one in air yards.
No, did you not hear what I just said?
No. What?
If you take away all of Brock Purdy's deep throws, like every single beyond the line of scrimmage, so all the throws is screens, like RPOs, running back screens.
What are you talking? No,
listen. He's saying if you take away all of Brock Purdy throws beyond the line of scrimmage, if you take the throws out that are beyond the line of scrimmage, he still leads the league in air yards per attempt.
So that means again, like screens, running back screens, RPOs. That's why people.
All that.
Patrick Mahomes has never we've never seen Patrick Mahomes do that because that's not.
It does. How does the
I need to see where you got that.
Does it get tracked from side to side as well?
I can see you. I'm not gonna lie.
Put that because I'm pretty sure that's not even accurate.
Okay.
No, and you know what's crazy? Yo, how are you number 2 in passing yards and you're like 100 less in like you're 21st in attempts? Like no one gives him credit for that.
Okay.
Does that mean yak demons? Do you
No. Hold on. He's number 1 in air yards per attempt. That takes away yak. You do understand that, right?
Yeah, but
that takes away.
Yeah, it does. Air yards per attempt takes away yak.
But
no. I'm not talking about the air yards per attempt.
Why y'all not addressing this air yards per attempt?
Talk about the passing attempt.
Even though he's saying that, even though he does lead in the air yards, bro, like if you just take that air yard crap away, right? He still leads in his team having.
All right, but he leading them both though. So you making it sound like he's just checking it down. If you want to even look at his accuracy, I got to go get that stat again. In terms of yards, 20 yards down the field, 10 yards down the field, he like top 5 there. So what are we talking about?
But we never said he wasn't accurate.
You making it sound like he's just checking it down, and that's not
no.
the case.
See, and that's hold on, G-Baby. Hold on,
G-Baby. Everybody. G-Baby on Monday episode called Brock Purdy a check down merchant, bro. And I brought up that air yards per attempt, bro.
Yeah, CMC too, for sure.
Exactly.
I did say that.
Mm-hmm.
But all trolling aside, what I said earlier is our main point. We feel like people are elevating Brock Purdy.
No, I'll tell you what it really. My bad.
No, you good. And we feel like when we say no, he's not on that level. Chill out. It sounds like, hey, We get on the show, we argue all the time. We know what it is and everything. When we argue, it sounds like you hating on it, but it's like, no, because I think we can all agree Brock Purdy is, even if you want to put him at the end of second tier, top of the third, he's not trash. He fits that system perfect.
It's more than that, though. If you lead in the league in passes, I'll put it this way. Brock Purdy doesn't look the part. A lot of, you know what I feel like happens? I feel like a lot of y'all get hung up in like this a weird way of judging people. It's almost like this Mandingo line type thing. Oh, look at him. Hey, look at the physical. I know that sounded crazy, but
I don't know what that. But
no, y'all be getting.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Then.
Yo.
Hey. So Average Joe, this is my thing, and then we can probably move on. Average Joe, how do you feel about Sam Howell?
Sam Howell don't really do shit. What are you talking about? Like he.
Got him! Everybody stop!
He don't protect the football. He does not protect the football. Everybody stop! He don't protect the football. He don't protect the football.
You just said Sam Howell don't really do that. You know he's top 5 in passing yards, right?
No. Hold on. Hey, you can be. Hey, how many games have you seen from Sam Howell? How many games from Sam Howell? Right, they're down by 30. And he gets 200 yards at the end of the game, third, fourth quarter. Not doing shit.
You don't have to lie like that, bro.
Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
Am I lying?
Yeah. Come on, gang.
Am I lying?
Some of his best games is when he was in shootout.
Oh, no. All right, he has some good games against the Eagles because the Eagles is trash. My bad again, Eagles fan, but like, yeah, your
the Eagles are trash. Okay.
But he's still
no. The secondary is trash. The secondary is trash. Everybody knows it's trash.
5 in passing.
I just saw Drew Lock, game-winning touchdown on him. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, but Sam Howell is not getting a bunch of his yards in blowouts. He had a good one. He had a good,
and he has some nasty games too.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. He has nasty games.
Totality of the season.
He doesn't get.
Look at the totality of the season.
That's what I'm saying. The totality of the season. He's actually having his best performances when he's actually in close, like high-scoring games. The times when they get blown out, there's only like 1 or 2 times. I remember one against
Miami. He got blown out.
Dallas.
He wasn't good there.
Yeah, Dallas. He was.
You just said Miami. You just said Dallas. You didn't bring up Buffalo.
Buffalo. He only had 170 yards, so he didn't stat pad in Buffalo.
Okay,
he only had 170 yards in like 4.
I was just bringing up blowouts, but I'm merely speaking on Purdy. A lot of these narratives, the stats don't back up the narratives.
No, the thing with Purdy is, and the way I look at it, let's not forget, like we seen Jimmy G look really good in 2019 in this system.
No, Jimmy G always sucked. No, I'm sorry. Go back and look at the numbers. It's crazy. It's really bad.
Why are we stat watching?
I'm talking about.
His phrase was Jimmy G looked really bad. Go look at the numbers.
All right, hold on. If
Jimmy
you have
G was
8 passes,
in that offense.
If Jimmy G right in the NFC Championship game, 8 pass attempts, we did.
Yeah, that's the postseason. I'm talking. That's the postseason.
I wasn't never had to throw
if you can run the ball for 229 yards,
hey,
let's not forget.
Minnesota in the divisional round, and we
literally
said, you know what, we're not throwing the ball again.
No. Let's not forget about Jimmy G in the regular season, right? In the regular season, he wasn't playing pretty bad, in my opinion. He was actually looking pretty good, right? I remember a lot of times he was in a shootout with Drew Brees. He was in a shootout with the Rams, right? When I'm watching Brock Purdy play, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at these guys. These guys are wide open. Like he's not making crazy looks that like my.
Hey, pull up the Jaguars game when you get a chance, so you
my
like
top
you
15.
Really see.
No, and I'm not saying that he's bad. He does have moments like this. But if I need a guy, for Brock Purdy to rely, especially in the postseason, whenever things are not going for him to make plays, I don't think he's that level of guy. I think the great comparison that they have is like when Brady was like game managing in that first Super Bowl. That's the tier of player in which he's had. But people are calling him. You had Mookie up here saying he's in the same tier as Lamar, bro.
I've never said that. No, he's not Lamar.
I'll
put Lamar and Jalen ahead of him.
You feel me? And that's my issue. Yeah, I'm fine with giving Purdy love. I think he's been playing great.
Okay, but here's Purdy or Dak.
Okay, and here's
I'm still picking Dak.
Yes, and here
that's
I'm
crazy.
Glad you brought
that
him
doesn't make any
up.
sense.
Wait, stop. I'm glad you brought him up. Some people are putting Purdy in a tier level of quarterbacks that can overcome situations that, in my personal opinion, Brock Purdy can't. We saw what Brock Purdy was with a couple injuries. Was it good? It looked bad.
How often do you see Dak overcome?
You judging him for 2 games.
It was
3 games. It was 3 games, really.
It was 3, but even
Dak has been overcoming a lack of a run game this year.
Overcome bad O-line. Granted, Dak, don't get me wrong.
A bad O-line? Is that what you just said?
I said I've seen him overcome it. I didn't say they were bad.
When?
Necessarily.
When?
Bro, we've had how long has Dak been in the league? At least
no.
The second half.
I'm telling you right now. No,
Hold up, listen.
Okay.
I didn't say his O-line was bad his whole career. We know this. We know what O-line.
I've seen him overcome his defense.
I've seen them overcome the defense. I've seen them overcome when they couldn't.
This season, the running game hasn't been great.
Yeah, bro. Like, we're not gonna act like this O-line this year is some god tier O-line. Like, we're not gonna.
We're not gonna act like the Cowboys really beating anybody yet, besides the Eagles, but their team.
You're bringing up points that don't matter. You're bringing up points that don't matter. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about who they beat. We're talking about Dak Prescott and his play. Because at the end of the game,
play.
When we're ranking these guys, we're talking about the play. I don't think Brock Purdy is a guy where if they lose somebody or if they gotta rely on him, say, hey, look, hey, we got this injury. We need you to play above yourself and rise up. I don't think Brock Purdy.
Yeah, but you don't have the expectations for every the quarterbacks that are above him, though.
That is, yes, they do.
What do you mean? Yes, we do.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. I expect if I need him to come, I expect it because he's that level of quarterback to do that. Jalen Hurts, I expect him to do that. Dak Prescott.
No, but you know what's crazy?
What? You
act like a guy like Josh Allen has to be that guy all the time. Sometimes his team carries him. I saw that man at 95 yards.
When?
This weekend.
That's the only. I thought y'all. It's the only time when they actually apply the run game.
What about
that's
that
the only
defense
time? That's the only time.
Josh Allen defense carries him.
When? Sound dumb as hell. What are you talking about? If anything, it's Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs carrying. What are you talking about?
Josh Allen had the number 1 ranked defense, bro. Come on, bro. Stop this nonsense.
What are you saying? When? Not this year.
Last year, majority of his career.
No, they did not. They didn't have it last.
I mean, they had like a top 5. They had a top 5 defense.
How you gonna bring up one game when G-Baby does it for Brock?
They had a top 5 defense in the year before that. They had number 1 ranked defense.
You thought they had the number 1 ranked pass defense.
12 seconds.
And
they
then
had the number 1 ranked defense.
And then they got hurt.
And then they got hurt.
So what are you talking about?
And we saw Josh Allen.
Dumbass boy.
I saw James Cook run for 180 yards. I saw that man Josh Allen get the game ball. How?
Bro,
yeah, that don't make sense.
One game.
Why are we bringing up points?
That is one game, though. That is one game.
So we're not. Nobody.
No. This is why it is. G-Baby, wait, come on. I got it. G-Baby, this is why it is. Because Josh Allen, majority of the times, you know what he has to do? He has to do hero ball. He throw the ball 50, 40 times a game. They finally got Joe Brady to be the OC, and they finally started running the ball. Now Josh Allen gets carried. What are y'all talking about?
I didn't think he gets carried, but his team's good enough to help him out. Y'all make it sound like
you're talking about one game. Give me another game. Who?
And
give me another game.
And Mookie, can you stop going on Football Reference and thinking that just because
give me another game where the Bills carry Josh Allen
number 1 points against that they have.
Yeah,
I can give you games where Josh Allen just loses the game for his team.
That's
what we're talking about. Hold on. Wait. Stop moving the goalposts. Give me another game where the Bills carry Josh Allen
against the Patriots.
No, they lost to the Patriots.
8 degrees.
Stop. You making excuses? Shut the fuck up, nigga.
You don't pass the ball 8 degrees.
Nigga, shut the hell up, nigga.
You don't pass the ball when it's 8 degrees.
8 degrees and shit.
You don't pass the ball. Are you stupid?
Fuck out of here, bro.
Is there another game that you could tell me this year?
No. I was giving an example that he had a team that's good enough.
No.
I remember when Mac Jones threw for like 3 times. Yeah, that's insane. He lost that game. So how do you get carried if he lost? That doesn't make sense.
Hey, Average Joe, you said Josh Allen gets carried.
No, I did not. I said his team is good enough to carry him. You said give an example. I gave you an example. That's what happened.
Talk about one game. Give me another one. There's multiple.
Your words out of your mouth were, I saw James Cook carry Josh Allen to a win.
No. Hey, I literally said, hey, I saw James Cook carry for 185 yards, and Josh Allen got the game ball. That's what I said.
Okay, so can you give me another time?
Average Joe. Okay, give another game. Give another game.
Probably couldn't give you another game. I'm not a Bills fan.
Why did he get carried? Why did he get carried?
All right.
Say bullshit. What are you talking about?
No. How's it bullshit when it's this is the Cowboys were probably the toughest test they had coming up to this point of the season. Was it not?
Okay, fine, cool.
And in that game, the biggest game,
keep going.
And in that biggest game, his team was able to carry him. You make it sound like the Bills are some trash team.
What about the Eagles game? What about the Eagles game?
The Broncos.
They lost that game.
They lost the game. They lost that game.
They lost the game.
They lost that game.
Hey, the Eagles
no.
Hey,
Hold on. No. The other games, they couldn't win. There's a reason why, because he started throwing picks, some dumbass picks. The Jets.
No, it wasn't. You know why? You know why the Bills? You know why the Bills just now starting to look like an actual really good football team?
Because you started running the ball. You started running the ball.
Yeah, they're running the ball. It's not just on Josh Allen, because Josh Allen.
Can you talk about what about the Raiders? What about the Raiders?
The Raiders game was
when they blew them out.
They blew them out.
And Cook had like over 120 yards.
That game?
Cook had over 120 yards rushing.
What did Josh Allen do? What was Josh Allen game?
Yeah, tell me stat, bro.
He had like 200 yards.
Are you lying? Or
what was his game?
He had 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he still had James Cook.
How was that a carry job, dumbass?
He had James Cook running the football, bro.
How was that a carry job? He threw 3 TDs.
I didn't say a carry job. What the fuck are you talking about?
So why are you bringing up the game? We're talking about carry jobs.
From fucking James Cook was running
not
the
bringing
fucking
up carry
football.
jobs.
Not the what?
I didn't bring up a carry job. I literally said
we're talking about carry jobs, and you're bringing up a game where Josh Allen had 3 TDs. That's not a carry job.
You're literally bringing up carrying. I brought up that his team's good enough for him to not be a Superman, be a superhero. That's literally what I said.
And I'm telling you right now, that barely happened.
I brought up a game where he had 95 yards.
But let me ask
barely
you this,
did anything,
though.
and his team blew out the Cowboys.
Let me ask you this, though. Like,
so when you guys use this narrative that what's his name, Brock Purdy's in a perfect situation. Well, guess what? These other quarterbers have really fucking.
Josh Allen's in a perfect situation.
So let me. I want to ask you, Average Joe. I want to ask you this. Do you trust Brock Purdy to be put in Josh Allen's shoes and be able to do the same?
Josh Allen's more dynamic. If you want me to name the people that I'll take over Brock Purdy,
did he say Brock Purdy more dynamic?
He said Josh.
You can't, hey, homeboy, man, you can't hear. There's only about 6 quarterbacks I'm taking over. That I'm taking over Purdy. Only about 6.
Only 6?
That's
Let's be real, dude.
Who's the 6?
Can you name them
the
6?
Mahomes.
I'm taking Allen. Hey, Average Joe, real quick. Are you taking Brock Purdy over Herbert?
Of course. Like, I know you don't like that.
And you a dumb motherfucker, bro.
No.
You was a dumb bitch, bro.
These are the liars.
You was a dumb ass nigga, Average Joe. Hold on.
No, these are the people that overrate Brock Purdy.
Average Joe.
You have to hear me out.
Average Joe.
I'll tell you what. Can I explain why?
Average Joe.
Can I explain why? Can I explain why?
Can I explain why? He deserves to speak his truth.
Yo. How much does Brock Purdy make? 190,000. If I get Justin Herbert, I don't have what I have on my team. It's simple.
What?
I have to have someone that I trust.
That doesn't mean
that doesn't make you a better quarterback.
So because
that's not what I said.
That's not what he said.
Y'all don't listen.
That's not what he said.
That's not what I said. Y'all don't listen.
I heard him. That's a disgusting context, man. I hope you know that.
It's not disgusting. I said there's only 6
quarterbacks.
Average Joe.
Wait. Who are the? Wait.
That's disgusting.
Wait. Stop. Dub. I got him.
Yeah.
Wait. So you're not taking Purdy over Herbert because he only makes 190,000 and you don't have what you have on your team?
Pay 190,000.
Okay, wait, stop.
I don't
think
think
Herbert for every other quarterback above him that you named as well.
No. Hold on. And this is why you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. Because I don't believe Herbert can carry. I don't believe Herbert can carry like those other guys. I don't think he can do what Mahomes does. I don't think he can do what Josh Allen does. I don't think he can do what CJ Stroud does.
Shut up! What are you talking about? Nigga,
I'm not a Justin Herbert guy. I admit I am a Justin Herbert slanderer. I am a Justin Herbert slanderer.
Without elite running game, still carry the torch.
I am a Justin Herbert slanderer.
What are you talking about?
CJ Stroud?
You sound
no. I'm a CJ Stroud guy. Hey, that Texans team is trash. That Texans team is trash.
Get him off the panel, bro. Get him off the panel, bro.
And CJ Stroud's still on a rookie deal too.
This man said CJ Stroud better than Justin Herbert. Get off the panel.
I didn't say he's better, but at the same time, I think he can carry more. Mookie, I've been on your channel many times, Mookie. I told you I slandered Justin Herbert.
You sound stupid.
I slandered Justin Herbert.
Hold on, Average Joe, pipe down.
What's up?
I seen Justin Herbert with injured wide receivers, with terrible O-line, with no running game, still carry that team to a top 10 passing offense, bro. What you mean he can't carry the load?
You know what's so crazy?
You telling me if I put Justin Herbert on the 49ers with Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk,
I wouldn't have those guys if I'm paying Justin Herbert.
You wouldn't have those guys if you're paying Patrick Mahomes. You wouldn't have those guys if you're paying Josh Allen.
And Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes.
That logic makes no sense. That's an
idiot. It does make sense. Hold on.
No, stop.
Hold on. No, stop.
No, stop.
We got a goddamn.
You just said you're taking Brock Purdy over Justin Herbert because if you have Justin Herbert, you won't have all these other guys on the team.
And I just saw
the same logic with everyone else. It's the same logic.
Wait, hold on. Do you think Justin Herbert's just as good as Patrick Mahomes?
I think he's just as good as Joe Burrow, and it's the same logic with him too.
I didn't say Joe Burrow's name.
What? That just makes your take even dumber.
So you think Brock Purdy better than Joe Burrow?
Hold on. How's it dumber if Jake Brown is doing the same thing over with the Bengals?
Oh man.
What?
How's it dumber?
What?
Hold on. If Jake Brown is putting up the same numbers that Joe Burrow putting up right now,
how's my take? 15 screens to Jamar Chase.
Oh my God! So now you need excuses.
No, that's not true. That only happened one game. That literally only happened one game.
You see how you lying now, G baby?
That literally only happened one game.
Wait. No, but okay, fine.
I promise you.
Fine.
Dub, that's fine. He said he's taking Brock Purdy over Herbert because Brock Purdy's only making $190K, whatever it is. He's not gonna have some of these guys.
$890K.
Whatever.
Average Joe.
All these other quarterbacks in the top five. Hold up, Mookie.
That's not what
quarterbacks. No, listen. All these other quarterbacks in the top five. All these other quarterbacks in the top five. Mahomes, best one. Josh Allen.
I'm taking Mahomes. Josh Allen. Yep.
Josh Allen makes way more money than Brock Purdy. You wouldn't have those guys on your team if you had Josh Allen.
Josh Allen could do more than Justin Herbert.
I don't think
so the logic of not having
those guys. You know what I'm trying to say?
Wait. So the logic of having those guys
just said Josh Allen was a fraud 2 weeks ago.
So the logic of having or you not having those guys on your team goes out the window with certain quarterbacks. So the money doesn't matter. So why would you bring that up? So it doesn't matter. So why would you bring that up? That makes no sense because you're not being consistent with the logic.
It's consistent if I don't have Justin Herbert as an elite guy.
What? Get him off the panel, bro. Get him off the panel, bro.
I gotta hear what he's saying.
So is Joe Burrow not elite?
Oh my God, bro.
Like I said, I'm seeing Jake Browning doing the same. The numbers are the same. The performance are the same.
I hear what he's saying. What he's saying is
quarterbacks in the league.
Hey, Doug, you trolling with him, Doug, bro? You trolling with him, bro?
Who were the elite quarterbacks?
No, I just hear what he's saying.
He's not saying that. He's saying stupid shit.
He just don't value. He just don't value Herbert the way you guys do.
I don't value Herbert
because he don't know
elite quarterbacks. Who are the elite quarterbacks in the league?
Hold on, Average Joe. Let me ask you something. Name me a quarterback. Name me quarterbacks that can be elite without a running game, bro.
Hold on, hey. We did this before, Mookie.
Hold on, Mookie. Quarterbacks that can be elite without a quarterback.
We did this before till midnight one time. I literally told you Justin Herbert a check down merchant.
Name, hold on, no. Answer the question.
I showed you.
Name me the quarterback. Name me the quarterback that are elite without a running game.
Justin Herbert's a check down merchant.
Hold on.
Seems crazy.
I just proved the stats that he's not a check down merchant. What are you talking about?
That's what I meant.
You'll never see a single. You won't see a single.
I just want to know the elite quarterbacks. Average Joe, who are your elite quarterbacks? I need to know this because Herbert's not elite.
And I'm talking about elite talents. You got Mahomes, you got Lamar, you got Josh Allen, you got those three.
Yeah, you don't know football. Yeah, your football.
And then everybody else.
Who's the other?
The other three. I'm taking CJ Stroud. I'm taking CJ Stroud. I'm taking
over Joe Burrow.
Yes.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, Average Joe.
No, I'm not. No, I'm asking who are the elite quarterbacks.
Average Joe. Oh, you said elite. You said elite.
Average Joe.
Who are the elite quarterbacks?
I said three.
Tell me what CJ Stroud do. Hold on, Average Joe. Tell me what freaking goddamn CJ Stroud do better than freaking goddamn Justin Herbert.
He do everything,
and Joe Burrow.
And he doing it on a rookie deal.
No, he does not. No, break it down. Break it down. What do he do better? What did he do better?
Listen, forget the money.
Everything, and he doing it on a rookie deal.
Can you answer the question? What he does better? Stop being a fucking troll. Answer the question,
CJ Stroud do better as a quarterback than Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow? Let me know.
He throw the football down the field better than Justin Herbert.
Impact.
No, the fuck he don't. Bro, you a dumb bitch. You a dumb ass nigga, bro.
We went over the numbers already.
You jump off the building, bro. Jump off the
building. Chill.
Hey, Mookie. You know what I've understood?
That man is offended.
Nah.
Can you explain?
Mookie, Mookie like them quarterbacks that look nice in the combine. You see him throw 70 yards down the field. You get the one highlight. But if you watch the totality of the game, he ain't really getting shit done.
Okay,
that's what Mookie like.
All right.
Who was better in their rookie year, Joe Burrow, Herbert, or CJ Stroud?
Before CJ Stroud got hurt, CJ Stroud.
Wow.
There we go. That's all you need.
Okay, but
he didn't have Jamal Chase with him.
I'm actually.
Who are you throwing to? Nico Collins. He had Noah Brown going for 150 yards back-to-back games. That motherfucker was with Dak for how many years? And we didn't even know who he was.
I'm actually curious. Can you explain to me? Whose phone is that? Oh, can you explain to me how CJ Stroud throws a better ball than Herbert and Joe Burrow? I'm actually curious.
What do you mean? How he throws the football?
Just explain how does he throw a better ball? You know, I'm actually curious.
From what standpoint are you speaking of?
You say he throws a better deep ball than them, right?
Yes.
No, he just says throws a better ball. He just says throws a better ball.
Okay, no.
Can you explain?
Not only does he throw a better ball, if you look at Justin Herbert, he's a check down merchant. Watch the Charger games. Now, if you want to say he only has possession wide receivers, I'll give you that.
Okay, if you're going to say about Herbert, you got to say the same thing about Purdy, bro. Because let's be real here. Let's be real. The reason Purdy got all these yards, he's throwing Debo. Debo taking
and I've literally debunked that. I've literally debunked that. I've literally debunked that. I debunked it.
Statistically. Statistically, like last year,
stats don't tell everything. How you actually watch Purdy play?
Okay, hold on. Hey, when you get a chance, just pull up the Jaguar highlights, and you can tell
wait. So wait.
Highlights?
Is Justin Herbert
the
top
Jaguar
5 in air? Wait. Is Justin Herbert really top 5 in air yards? Because I just saw that in the chat.
No, he's not.
Because if he is, can somebody confirm what Justin Herbert is in air yards, please?
Hey, y'all move on to the next person. I gotta go. I'll be back.
Appreciate you, fam. You be safe.
All right, we got super chats to get to from Aaron.
Bro, Doug, don't let him up here no more, bro.
It says the inconsistent one, Dookie, Shamar Trusty, Mookie is national yapographic.
Yapographic.
Sports PSP, better playoff quarterback. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees clear. Stop it.
I don't know why PSP wanted to
Joe Flacco
with that question.
Bro. Average Joe is a complete idiot. He's probably the worst I've seen.
Wait, but time out real quick. Come on, G. Before we move on, real quick, I just want to say this word comment, then we can move on, G. Mookie, he comes from your platform, so what does that make you? All right, G, we can move on.
No, he don't come from my platform.
Yes,
he
does not.
He literally
why are you lying?
He came for players.
Go ahead,
bro.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Eagles Nation, you were looking for me and missed me that much, huh? Yes, I was. I specifically was. Eagles
Appreciate Nation. Everybody for the super chats, man.
Yes,
also, remember we do PayPal and Cash App. Appreciate the donations. Also, check out our merch, man.
Also, Justin Herbert's top 5 air yards for his career. So that's the dumb point you sitting here saying that he's a check down merchant when he doesn't have no run again. They use running substitute, bro. He's stupid, man.
Anyways, from Jazz M, just here for G baby. Appreciate you, baby.
Hey, G-Baby, why you smiling like that, bro?
What you mean? That's girl. What you mean?
Girl. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, G, let him know you choose daddy when I get home.
You already know. Shamar Trust again. What would Brock Purdy look like in the Ravens offense and vice versa? That is good.
Brock Purdy would not look
That's a great question.
That would harm Mookie's little heart. Please don't do that.
Yeah, facts. From Prodigy, again, because he throws wheel routes to open spaces. I'm assuming referencing like
bro, they be wide open. Like I don't know.
Question. I actually got a question for y'all.
Prodigy, again, Joe spitting to Herbert a choker. And
who said that they got a question? Because I think Navar. Navar was here. Navar, do you have anything to say? Because I know he didn't get anything off yet.
I just wanted to correct the notion because Mookie said that Lamar didn't have a good playoff game. The 2020 playoff game against the Titans was a good game. He completed 70% of his passes.
He was solid.
He had over 130 yards rushing. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that's not a good game, but okay. That's all I wanted to say, really.
Got you. Appreciate the stat check. Mod, what you got to say, man?
Do y'all really think CMC actually got a chance to win MVP?
Yeah, I think if he, I think so. I think
it's really a quarterback award, to be real with you.
Mm-hmm. I think if CMC gets how many touchdowns he got in total? 25?
20, 21, 22, I think so, something like that.
If he gets to if he get close to what LT's touchdown record is, or close to 26, 27,
25, 27, something around there.
I can see him getting that for sure. Yeah, I can see him getting that.
Yeah, it depends. Me personally, I think they just have a certain bias. They're not. I don't think. I know they have a certain bias towards quarterbacks, so I just don't think they would want to just give it to a running back or any other position. So I think they're just going to give it to him regardless. I think it's wrong. I think CMC or Tyreek Hill deserves it. I don't care that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Or even though they never do it, or Myles Garrett.
Because honestly, I can see why people want Purdy to get it because of the story and stuff. I get it, but you gotta understand MVP means most valuable player in the league.
Not to the NFL, even the NBA. That's not what it means.
Yeah, and that's sad because CMC is just doing everything.
Because let's be real, and I brought this up on Press Box. Let's be real. Who's more valuable to their team, Matthew Stafford or Brock Purdy?
Definitely Matt.
But why aren't they going to give it to Matt Stafford? Because he doesn't have the wins. But if you take Matt Stafford off that team compared to you take Brock Purdy off that team, where's the bigger fall off?
Definitely the Rams.
But that's not how the NFL and all them look at it. Because for the longest time, usually, especially because it's a quarterback award, usually you take Tom Brady off the Patriots. Well, 2008 should have taught you if you take Tom Brady off the Patriots, they'll be just fine. Yeah. But nevertheless, you take Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, the idea is because they're so elite, the drop-off is just tremendous. It would not be the same team, yada, yada, yada. But
it's not even just that. The false stigma that the quarterback is more important than your best player is just completely wrong. The quarterback is not
it really
better than your
depends on the
best player.
situation and team, to be honest.
Exactly. You need to go towards who your best player is, not who the quarterback is, right? And that's the issue. We just been blessed with Brady and Mahomes. Not even Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was getting his ass whooped. Literally getting his ass whooped for the majority of his career. And he was one of the craziest talents. Aaron Rodgers getting his butt whooped for the majority of his career, despite his talent. The only guys that was really winning and competing at a consistent level was Brady and Mahomes and Montana. There's only 3 quarterbacks in NFL history. That's it. So don't have this false stigma that just because that they play the quarterback position, that your team is going to be consistently winning. No, those guys are different. They need to be treated differently. At the end of the day, you need to go treat your best players correctly, not the best quarterback.
Right.
And Average Joe, to answer your question, we have multiple times said that Kurt Warner, when he won the MVP, it should have been Marshall Faulk. I know.
But the thing is, though, the fact that he's comparing Brock Purdy's play to Kurt Warner knows that he don't have something is wrong with him up here. That's why the disconnect doesn't It's not about what Brock Purdy's situation is; it's how he's playing. You comparing the guys like Patrick Mahomes and Kurt Warner, their QB play is way better and way different from Brock Purdy. So it's a dumbass comparison.
Now we got 2 more super chats from Sports PSP. I asked that question to raise Mookie's pressure, and
what you did,
and from Eagles Nation, G Baby Girl is W, but he's still in L. Don't forget that. My girl literally said, and I quote, "Not Eagles Nation paying to be a hater." So take that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, man. Well, we done got into so many arguments. I don't even know what the topic I was supposed to transition.
We can talk about this big game coming on Christmas.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. San Francisco versus
I'm a Ravens fan.
Baltimore Ravens. That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
I'm a Ravens fan too.
So let me ask this question: is this game because this is what I feel like gonna happen? Let's say the Niners win. Oh, we told y'all we was the best team in the league, yada, yada, yada. Look at this, look at that. Let's say the Niners lose. Oh, one game don't mean nothing. It's matter what happened in the playoffs.
We're going to blow them out. And that's what's going to happen.
Who's going to blow who out?
Let me tell you something.
Niners.
Okay.
The Niners are going to blow out the Ravens?
Let me tell you something. Here's what gonna happen.
Hey, man.
First of all, as a Ravens fan, I'm going to tell you this. The only way we're going to beat the Niners, we have to dominate on the trenches, both sides.
And you're not.
Probably.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you right here. Nobody's blowing out anybody in this game.
That's not happening.
Hold on. Now we said this before. You said this before. I will say this though. I will say this Cowboys. If the 49ers do win by a big margin, that MVP is at his crib. I'm not gonna lie. That's at Purdy's crib.
Most likely.
Especially if he plays good. The MVP is at his crib.
This game's going to depend who's going to be MVP. Without a doubt.
I'm just saying it's tough to have that Sunday night game down in Jacksonville. Then you got to fly across country. Then you got to come to Santa Clara and then play in that Christmas game. That's tough. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's definitely.
Are we talking about travel?
Who's the 49ers?
It's not just travel. I'm just saying the circumstances. You got to look into that.
I mean,
that's a real thing.
That's crazy because I was reading.
Who's the 49ers in here?
And the biggest game for the Ravens this year is not that Christmas game. The biggest game is the following week against the Dolphins, because if they win that game, they lock up the AFC.
That's true.
Look, my thing is this: one, G baby, don't do that because travel.
I'm not trying to do that, but like, come on, gang.
Look, I know people don't account for it because it's not a thing, but travel.
I'm a gambling man. I account for that shit.
Look, that's crazy. But no, nobody's going to blow out anybody because the reality is it's not gonna be easy for that 49ers offense to do what they usually do, which is establish the run and keep that as a constant. Like, it's not
against the Cowboys. We didn't establish the run. You saw how that turned out.
As a Ravens fan, if we get that dime look, we might be cooked. No, I'm telling you, I watch every time we get that dime look, we get cooked in the run. That's a fact.
And y'all gonna have to tackle for real.
I hear you, but this is the thing: y'all aren't gonna have to go into dime because at certain there's never gonna be a situation where George Kittle's off the field. As long as George Kittle is on the field, y'all are gonna be able to survive in nickel. They're gonna the most you're ever gonna see the 49ers come out with is 11 personnel. If they shift to empty, cool. Y'all will be able to handle it. Between Patrick Queen, Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith, Geno Stone, y'all got guys who can kind of mix and match and play that if you have to in spurts. But if you're talking there is no situation where they're just gonna line up in 10 personnel, force y'all to be in freaking dime the whole game, and just okay, cool. Now we just gonna run and get to light box. That's not gonna happen. The Niners offense doesn't function that way. And they're not going to take George Kittle off the field just to put a fourth receiver out there and think that's going to help. Their run game is better with George Kittle on the field. That's why he never comes off of it. So, yeah, again, schematically.
I just like us.
And George Kittle
is
their second best offensive
line. All that 10 personnel and 11 personnel.
I will say this.
Hey, boy, you sound like you need to be on press box. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. What's all you know a thing or two about football?
And Raven fan, it's not that I don't trust your secondary. I just see how y'all fall asleep against.
You definitely right about that. I would say this. Okay, I would say this. I'm keeping it real with you. My defense is good, but I don't think we're gonna start seeing CNC. Who I'm worried about is Debo.
Yep. Hey,
that's what I'm worried about.
You got to tackle
that's
Debo.
That's a top 10 running back right there.
Hey,
I'm worried about Debo. As a receiver, I'm not too worried about it. But when he catch the ball, that's an issue.
Hey, and you want to know why I'm not worried? You want to know why I'm not worried about Debo in this game for real?
Why?
2 people in particular: Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton. Specifically when it comes to you worry about after the catch. You want to know if you watch the Ravens games, who is one of the best guys tackling in open space, specifically when they're talking about hey, we're gonna throw this little screen out here on the edge.
Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton makes that play literally every week.
Every single.
And he's doing that shit with one arm.
I'm about to say he be doing this. He be making tackles. With
I look at your team and I look at that Rams game, and I look what happened. I'm just
to be fair.
To
be fair. All right, before you finish, I already know you're gonna go with that. To be fair, let's go ahead and knock you right here. Matt Stafford ain't no scrub. Just make that clear.
No, he's not a scrub. But he wasn't amazing. But yeah, he's not a scrub. No.
Not no scrub. What Matt did to us, I'm not surprised.
So y'all got the Ravens beating the Niners?
Me personally,
I'm 50-50 game.
I think it's
I feel like it's going to be a shootout that comes out to one.
Because I know what their biggest game of the year is. That biggest game is not us. The biggest game of the year for them is the following week.
Well, still even with that though, it still matters. It's still a big game.
In my opinion, this game because the problem with the Ravens is we play down to people's standards. We go to the low team for a great example, the Cardinals. That game shouldn't have been that close in the first place. Problem with this game is going to answer a lot of questions about my team. Are we ready?
I don't think so.
I just think with the Ravens,
I think we're just different. The Niners
I don't want Brock Purdy to win MVP. I don't want him to win MVP. I promise you, I don't.
Honestly, I don't care. But, I don't care if Brock Purdy or Lamar Jackson wins an MVP.
I'd rather Lamar win the MVP. I'm not gonna lie, because
I really just wanted to go to Tyreek. I hope Tyreek comes out and goes for 400.
I'll tell you why I want Lamar to win MVP. If Christian McCaffrey wins the MVP, to me, that's a step backward. It's not progress, because for a
how?
No, you said how? Because it's 2023. How am I supposed to say this? A non-white, a white non-QB wins the MVP. That's kind of crazy.
Oh my God! Bro, I'm not gonna
I said that.
I
said that for comedic purposes. That's comedic purposes.
No. So listen.
Oh my God, bro!
That's insane.
That's comedic purposes.
Another thing, I really think in this game.
Yeah, they too serious, man.
I don't know about your
It's okay, G baby. Shave off that mustache, yo. Stop being so.
No. Our DB room sucks, but I'm not scared of y'all.
I really think nobody on that team can.
But you know what will happen if CMC wins an MVP, right? That the running back market about it.
Yeah. But I really think this game, Zay Flowers is about to turn up.
You think so? Y'all really think so?
I think
they devalue.
I'm going to be honest.
I ain't talking about Zay Flowers. I'm talking about the running back market. I think they just devalued it so bad.
Bro. Oh yeah. They're not paying running backs no matter what.
So this is the thing that's happening, right? And this is the thing I hope that happens. If CMC does win an MVP,
well, he deserves.
Literally, CMC, all he has to do is, you're gonna have to pay me the next dollar amount. I'm an MVP. This is what's gonna get me to re-sign. This is my dollar amount for me being an MVP, right? They could use that as leverage. Now, right now, the quarterbacks, the money that they're paying for quarterbacks don't have that much leverage right now, because we're seeing Jake Browning get off.
They'll always have leverage. I'm sorry, but they always will.
No, but it's not as much. It's not as much as it was, because now we're seeing times where guys can sit here and be in the mix, not get paid as much, and run the offense pretty fine.
Think about Nick Chubb, who just got paid, and then boom, injury, and then you're never going to be the same. Like, they're looking when it comes to running backs, it's always going to be the value going forward.
Yeah, but guess what? Guess what? Deshaun Watson's been hurt all year, and they're winning with.
They don't care, man. Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles. They just paid him. It's a quarterback.
They paid him before that.
I think quarterbacks got a lot of leverage.
They paid him before that. What I'm saying is the leverage that the quarterbacks have, is losing some of its leverage than before, because this season we're seeing how backup quarterbacks still perform and do a good job.
I get what you're saying, but also, Daniel Jones got $40 million a year.
Yes, but so again, this is everything that's happening now. It's happening now, and because it's happening now, this is something that this is something that teams are going to think about, and like, why are we overpaying y'all this much money? If I can,
the reality is, you know what's really going to happen?
You just said you would take Brock Purdy over 5 players, bro.
Yeah, you did say.
But you know what's really going to happen? Scouting departments are going to go back, and when they're going through the draft, a lot of these guys, because Brock Purdy, after his sophomore year at Iowa State, he was projected as a first-round pick, but he stayed in college, and because he didn't really do anything, and the numbers didn't impress. Because of that, he became the last pick after his sophomore year. After his sophomore year,
he was.
He was.
And, same thing. If you look at Jake Browning over with the Bengals, Jake Browning go look at his sophomore year with Washington. He was going crazy.
Okay.
But because these guys stay an extra 2 years, and then the scouts, you get a little older. They're like, yo, you didn't get any better. You become undrafted, or you go in the 6th round, 7th round. That's what happens. Now these scouting departments are going to go back and look at those guys and go, maybe something happened. Maybe we're wrong about this. And those guys are going to be real backups instead of these Carson Wentz being backups and stuff like that.
No, that's fine. But my whole point is, I think a lot of GMs would definitely be looking at this, where you can look at Daniel Jones. You can even look at like Kirk Cousins when Joshua Dobbs was in, but he just got benched. Like, teams are going to look at it like the Browns, for example. They paid Chubb, sure. They also paid Deshaun Watson a bag. Why am I paying Deshaun Watson a bag?
But you still need a face.
No. What? The face.
You need a face. The face. Hey,
the
you
face
can
is
say
the
it's the team. You can
It's
say it's the
always
team.
it's always a team. It's
Yeah,
always
but you have to.
the face is
so
always more important.
They
Unless you're
literally
Brady,
look at who they're
unless
putting
you're
on a marquee.
Mahomes. Yeah, unless you're Brady, unless you're Mahomes, unless you're all of these other guys, they're not more of a face than the team.
Okay.
They're just
I
not.
get what you're saying.
They
but
get put on the map more than anyone else. But
What
the
do you
face
really
is
mean
the
by
team.
that, Dub? Hold on. What do you really mean by that, brother?
What do you mean? What I mean?
Because you brought up Deshaun Watson and said the team is the face, and then you said, but if you Brady, Rodgers, or Mahomes, a little bit lighter, my brother.
Lamar Jackson, my bad. Lamar Jackson.
Homeboy's not lying about that either.
Back to the old days.
They stay trying to get you caught up.
No. He's not lying because I keep seeing this Drake May as the #1 quarterback, and I'm like, what has he really done?
The face is always going to be majority of the teams. I mean, look, even when Brady was on the Patriots, what did they always the Patriot way? They didn't say the Tom Brady way up until recently. It was the Patriot way. So even those guys, like the face is always going to be the team. They could big up whoever they want, but they are always the main thing. They are the main face of the company. That brand.
As they start making, as inflation goes up, the quarterback dollar is going to go up. The running back ain't coming back. It's just not going to happen.
The running back,
the value is not going to come back.
But not to the amount Dub is thinking.
And I'll tell you another reason why it's not coming back.
If the running back actually stopped getting hurt, they would have tons of leverage.
I'll give you another reason why the running back not coming back. I can find a 6th rounder like Keaton Mitchell or an undrafted guy like Elijah Mitchell. I can find these guys in the 5th, 6th round. Austin Eckler, when he was doing well, not now anymore. I can find these undrafted guys.
With these quarterbacks.
Can you?
No.
You got Tommy DeVito.
I mean, we just got hurt. We just got hurt. We just hyped up Brock Purdy. He was the last.
No, I know. I believe you can, but they do. Are they willing to gamble?
Tommy DeVito out there, bro.
Are they really going to gamble that amount of money?
Come on.
What pick
it's
did
not
Jake
a
Brown
lot.
get drafted?
Duh.
What pick did Jake Brown?
Let's be real, Dub.
Undrafted.
Finding Patrick Mahomes in the 6th round.
You said what?
He didn't say you have to find a Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can find the same way that they look at. Oh, I could sit here and find a 6th round and 7th round running back to sit.
And here's another thing about the quarterback position too. Here's another thing about the quarterback position. No one talks about it. Quarterback position is the only position where your backup, we don't actually want him to be good. No, you don't draft another guy that you think can start.
That's fair. But you know what?
Because you don't want that competition.
Depends on the situation.
No. There's so many. Hey, how many times? That's why the Steelers are in a horrible place. Because for the longest, Ben Roethlisberger's like, yo, if you draft my replacement, like I'm gonna throw a fit. For the longest time, you saw with Brady. A lot of these situations, these quarterbacks, they have egos. No, do not draft somebody that can come here and replace me.
Okay. I can agree with that.
The way that they talk about running backs, they got to suck it up.
Hey. Exactly. That's the way it is. It sucks to be a running back.
I ain't gonna cap, because
that learn how to catch.
They added Aaron Jones to the backfield with Breece Hall already, bro. That was just insane, bro.
What?
They really doing it. Dalvin Cook, my fault.
Dalvin Cook, exact. Think about that.
That's just insane to me. Like they just treat running backs like, hey, bro, whatever.
Yeah, I can find. Hey, I can find another one of you.
That's why I say after this season there could be a change. I'm not sure, but there could.
And you know what's going to start happening too? The way running backs are getting treated, they're going to start treating certain wide receivers like this too.
No,
there's going to be a few. There's going to be a few elite ones.
Because they're quarterback dependent. If you
I'm
want your quarterback to succeed, 9 times out of 10
you're
going to need an elite weapon to get it.
We're in the league where we're so past
that is true.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, there's going to be a few elite guys. There's going to be a handful of elite guys, and the rest of them, they're like,
I disagree with that. I disagree. I think we're in a wide receiver boom.
Having a wide receiver right now is like at an all-time high.
It's very hard to find.
It's very hard to find.
I'm not gonna lie, it's much easier now than it has been, bro.
These quarterbacks, not gonna lie. These quarterbacks, if they didn't have their look at Mahomes and look at Rodgers when he didn't have his weapon.
Oh, Eric, Mahomes, we can talk about that because Mahomes things is different. He has guys
that's hard to find. Hold on, I'm sorry.
No, say what you're saying.
You think it's easier to find a receiver these days?
Yes.
No.
It's with the talent coming out, absolutely. This is the defense. This is to find a receiver.
I don't think so.
What, in the draft? Are you talking about the draft?
Yeah, like draft free. Like, bro,
the talent. Drafting,
historically, it's always easier to find a wide receiver. Y'all remember Chris Matthews?
But I said that.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Chris Matthews?
I think right now.
Yeah, from Vanderbilt.
Yep. You remember? Hey, remember he went crazy in the Super Bowl? People forget.
Yeah.
Like in that Super Bowl against the Patriots, he was the leading wide receiver.
I don't agree with that.
Had like 10 yards. They got him off a Safeway.
Oh, you're talking about Chris.
He was working at Foot Locker. You could
Oh,
find wide receivers.
You talking about from the Seattle? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You talking about from the Seahawks? Yeah, I know who you talking about. Yeah,
exactly. He was working on Foot Locker, and then boom.
Foot Locker, yeah, then boom. Like he like 6'3" though. That's a
exactly. And then what did they do after that?
I think out of all this in the draft,
look at Puka. You can just find guys.
No, Puka was a guy. I understand.
No.
I understand people weren't watching BYU because I wasn't either, but Puka's been this guy.
But let me say this. Let me say this though. Let me say this. Let's not act. I don't think it's as easy as y'all guys think. Let's not act as if that there's multitudes of teams with terrible wide receiver room.
That's
they
facts.
can't get nothing. They're wasting first round and even second round picks and having terrible receivers.
So
I think there's a large pool of good receivers, but a lot of those receivers are on the same team.
Can I clarify?
So they're not really available right now.
That's true.
Can I clarify my statement?
Yeah,
What's up?
I think it's easier than to find a quarterback because that's the context in which I was talking.
Right.
I disagree.
You said it's easier to find a quarterback?
No, I'm saying I think it's easier to find a receiver. I think it's easier to find a receiver than to find a quarterback.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
No, I disagree. You know why? Because I think a wide receiver.
Here's what I think.
I think a wide receiver makes a quarterback look just as good as a quarterback makes a wide receiver.
Because hey, to be honest,
if we're gonna go be real,
unless his name is Matt Stafford, right?
No. Yeah. If we're gonna be real, a wide receiver is more crucial for a quarterback than the other way around.
That's true.
Wait, say it again.
That's true.
A wide receiver is more crucial for a quarterback than the other way around. Then a wide receiver is then a quarterback is crucial for a wide receiver. Because literally all they have to do is force feed the hell out of them the whole entire time.
Some quarterbacks trash because
I'll give pure garbage.
Look at Atlanta's situation. If Atlanta had Brock Purdy, Atlanta's a playoff team, right?
But listen,
if Atlanta had Baker Mayfield,
but they don't even throw the ball. If they threw the ball,
Atlanta got a squad.
Drake London grabbing that hoe. I promise.
Yeah, but that's because Desmond Ritter sucks, and they don't even use Bijan. So
let's be real. Let's be real. There's even backup quarterbacks that I think is better than Desmond Ritter.
That's true.
I don't know why he keeps starting.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Arthur Smith is bad.
Because out of all this in the draft,
but you can look at the Steelers too. Kenny Pickett.
Well, they ain't got nobody else.
Let me tell you something about Kenny Pickett. I knew that from the jump because I actually watched him in college. I knew that from the jump. He wasn't gonna do nothing in the NFL. That was nothing new.
Yeah, he was a first round draft pick by default.
No, I knew he was gonna be trash because I'm like, yo, you're like 25, bruh. Like
Kenny's disgusting. But hey, what you got?
But honestly, I think the hard position to find the draft is a lineman. Oh my!
I don't know about all that, but we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Y'all,
your 2 was up, man.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, G baby, hold up. Yo, make sure y'all tune in tonight. I'm going live in 30 minutes, bro. And I'll drop the link in the chat. Make sure
I just had to throw in that Purdy stuff for entertainment purposes, but I do believe it. When we win the Super Bowl, y'all will come around.
Ain't worried.
God bless when the Eagles win.
Y'all be easy.
Jalen Hurts. Hurts.
Jags still have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Y'all be easy.
That's not happening.
Cue the Undertaker music.
Shout out Miss G Baby as well.